in the damage output of this Brody from MN.
Okay. Vamos now. How are they going to be able to answer this, Brody? They still do have the Hanabi. They can play a very annoying defense, considering that they can also steal away the Feather Dare Strike of the Farsa. So their high ground theoretically should be good. But if they get out of the base like this, they're putting themselves at risk of setting up even more kills again for the Brody and the Farsa together. Oh, conceal play. This could be massive for BTR if they can get a latch onto it, but Vamos decide to back off.
All of a sudden, the tables have turned. BTR are now invading the jungle of Team Vamos, having the Lord on their side. A split push coming up from the Nolan might be able to pop the Holy Shields, but BTR, they're banking on that. They want that to be forced out because they can trade properly. Top lane. No! See that. Oh, big shot, big kill on Siska actually. Onto the backline. Error wants to go for a kill. Gets the kill onto Moreno, but he's gonna be shut down by Shogun. Not a good trade at all for Team Vamos.
He tried to go after the Brody, but just as you pointed out in the draft, it was the Don't Run Wolf King of this Ruby that stopped the Nolan in its tracks. It still got the Farsa, but it messed up his tempo and flow of trying to take down Eman.
Oh, wow. 3-man stun. Ganotkacha will not be able to pop the ultimate, but the torn apart memory. Oh, that's just enough for Team Vamos to just back out. They did eventually take out Finn. The BTR overspeeding a little bit in there.
Oh, they tried. You can see it conceptually, the Hanabi, but even though all of them were together, they still were lacking damage. They need the presence of Error 404. Maybe even just more items for this Hanabi, but don't tell me it's gonna take all the way until Natko getting fully built for the turnaround of Vamos, because again, BTR about Vitality, they can drag this game out too. They're happy with that.
Yeah. Look at this Shogun from the right side. They want to go in for the quick kill onto Finn. Renmar, look at this Shogun with the initiation. They have found Seekif and they have the damage, of course. It's going to be a Sky Piercer again. They now make it a 4v4.
Another stack for this Brody. Vamos, they have enough, but will they still try? They trying to bait something out? Up top in the purple buff, Nile. I don't know if he was able to steal it away, but they're decided to go for the rush. Arrow 404 does have his purple buff. They're rushing it right under the noses of BTR, but Vitality Team Vamos have taken this Lord. Moreno with a Feather Dare Strike trying to take down Siska. Because Nile decided to go to the purple buff. That was an easy spot by Vamos. And BTR lose the Lord.
And with that, Team Vamos have crawled their way into the game. They have found an opening and they took it. Now it makes it so that this is an even game for them. They might pressure the mid lane. That's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to get a pickoff into the middle, but you have to be careful because you have to just assume with the nature of the draft from BTR, this has to be a 5-man team. Although the Harley will be more of a flank, but you have to just understand that everybody's just together if they're playing as BTR, because this is a Brody composition. So you have to really, really address that. Natko being bursted, but will survive.
All right. Still, the Hanabi holds on. Clockun does have the ultimate of the Ruby. They force the flicker out of Eman. Can Clockun find some magic with the stolen? I'm offended. Cannot get close enough. Zekif gets punished. A little bit too early there. I think they just wanted to force some battle spells, some reactions out, but it just ended up looking like they gave up Zeki for nothing.
A torn apart memory with the Sky Piercer is just too much. You'd see that Zekif has what, 3 bars of HP, about 1,500 maybe. Left on his HP pool, but then again, the torn apart memory is just too much to deal with, especially with the Sky Piercer, you know, from M6, 1 and 2. I wonder how many stacks there should be. So 6, that's about 60, right? Or no, that's about 80 now. No, I'm wrong. You start with 30, right?
Was it at 20?
20. Yeah, I start with 20.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
it's,
so it should be maxed out already.
yeah, it should be maxed out.
Okay, entry.
Okay.
AOG. They get the start onto it. That was a brave attempt. That was an attempt of all time. But Team Vamos might be able to make something out of this through their Hanabi. But no, I might have spoken too soon. That's despite Natko being able to get the free hit. It's not enough in terms of the damage department. The Sky Piercer onto Eman. The damage of this Brody. The damage of this Harley. BTR by Vitality are just dissecting through Vamos' attempt of catching them off guard. It's Vamos who gets punished through the entry of Ziki. Without this Hana, because they hold on, he gets taken aback. Siska gets punished, and it's BTR by Vitality who are going to be able to ride to this win through the Lord once they get it, because the defense of Vamos might not just be enough.
An ambitious AOG coming out from Zekif. That opened up the fight for BTR, and how about that 3-man flicker stun coming out from Finn, catching the members of Team Vamos off guard, gets the refresh, was able to take out Natko because of the ultimate. Despite being CC immune, you cannot prevent this glue from riding the Hanabi, and that meant that BTR collects 3 kills, collects the Lord as well, have taken the game back in their favor, and this time it's a very commanding lead that they have.
If Glue wants to, it shall do it. It will ride whichever and whomever it would want to ride. BTR, can they end it here?
Air 404 has to back down. Oh, he stays. He wants to go for another ambitious play. Zekif is here. You gotta be careful. I know what you're trying to do. Don't give in to your intrusive thoughts. They won't. They will just back down. And they will have to defend bottom lane. They will have to give up this outer turret.
Blue team turret
And
has been
BTR are
destroyed.
knocking on their doors. 3-pronged attack from BTR.
Now Eman is at 80. The 2 kills that he got. Just got a reminder that you do start with 0 on the Sky Piercer, then you work your way up from there. And he is maxed out at this point, and Vamos know it. It's too difficult for them to go in for their dive because they might just get marked by the Brody and torn apart. Memory to finish it off. Here comes the entry by Big Drop by Vitality. They throw everything at Natko, who's trying to survive. He finally makes it to the respawn point just in time. And here comes the turnaround by Ziki. They find the Farsa, but Eman is too much of a problem. They get the Farsa down, but Eman just has too much protection and too much damage on him.
They were able to take out 2 inhibitor turrets. And with all due fairness, I think Team Vamos actually found a good opening out there. Despite everything that Eman has, they have taken out Moreno, but it's not gonna be enough.
Oh, Shogun!
With the jump, and it comes down with a lot of damage. They have eliminated in the race to Natko. Just like that, Eman is now poising for an endable angle. Clockun wants to go in with his stolen again. Ultimate. It's enough to clear out the minion waves. Nail wants to go forward. Remember to finish him off. What a combo from the damage dealers of Bigatron. Now Air 404 receives the deadly magic, survives for now. Finn has to go back. A close range ultimate coming from Zekif. Eman will be able to run away from that one. The base is low. The members of BTR are knocking on their doors. Oh, Error 404 bite the deck and he falls. That's it. BTR gonna advance after winning against Team Vamos.
An exciting push and pull series. It's Bigatron by Vitality who take the W. And you saw the moment it all switched for them. It looked like Vamos would be taking control of the game, but once Eman got his Sky Piercer, BTR by Vitality changed their rotation, pedal to the metal, and Vamos could not stop the Brody with max stacks.
35th Brody. BTR made it look really good. Made it look like the strongest marksman in the meta. On how patient they were in the first 5 minutes, where they made sure that they're not rushing things. Once the Sky Piercer was picked up, it was then go time for Eman. And Eman was untouched afterwards. Able to just get kills after kills. The triple kill was the most important point for them as they were able to close the things out. And
got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off.
it's way too good.
And their execution with it, way too sharp. Way too decisive, it looked like, even for Vamos to handle. Tried to get some good stuff with it. Tried to turn it around, but the slow creeping realization of the Brody might just be unstoppable ended up becoming true. And we said it in the draft as well, wherein once that Brody popped up, we had this feeling of like, ooh, what if it's the realization that Vamos might just not have enough for this Brody. They closed it out with a Farsa, which we thought might spell trouble for them. But in the end, it just ended up working out so well because they executed it down to the T. It was, again, it was amazing to watch. The moment that Skypiercer was picked up, it looked like a completely different BTR by Vitality that we saw compared to the early portions of the game.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's because Moreno was just connecting with his teammates way better this time. Or maybe it's the other way around. It's the other members connecting with what Moreno has in mind. Because when we saw how they utilized Shogun in the better half of the game, he was always on point. But then again, Finn, I think, is also very commendable in this game. So many multiple hero stunts with a combination of skill 1 and flicker skill 2. Around from this glue. It was also the turnaround that stopped the ambitious jump coming up from Zeki. Overall, BTR, no passengers out here. Even Niall with a lot of deaths across all games is ever so dependable. And I like how they ended this. You can see how Niall will go in, and then Eman was ready for the torn apart memory. I think it will be the play after this one because it looks really amazing. It looks like very calculated. You thought that you would be able to run away as Team Vamos, but no. Nael as well as Eman, I think they have gelled together so well that they have taken out. I think they can show us combo plays like that.
And not this time will they fall to a Hanabi. Not twice in just a span of a few weeks. And they do it again. They were honest with it with their Brody pickup. We had a strong hunch the Farsa was coming. We thought it would be something else, but they still played into it. And they picked it up. The Ruby was a welcome surprise. And it seems like now in this current metagame, it's okay to have some very glaring weaknesses maybe in a certain aspect of it. But as long as you lean hard in being able to do the thing that you want to do, it's so much better for you. It's like balance has been thrown out the window and now it's just all about having a clear identity of how to win the game. Again, as long as you have hella damage to go with that.
That's right. And the MVP, of course, is going to be Eman, 800 GPM, 11-1-3. And even getting that immortality at the end, the tail end of the fight, you can see how well Eman has played all throughout the series, in fact. Remember, even when he was playing the Moscow, it was just the rest of the team just getting obliterated by the Melissa, but coming to N3, he's shown what the limits will be for a Melissa and what the limits can be for playing a Brody. Ever so dependable in the gold lane, Eman have just showed us how
came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rockin' boots white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rockin' boots and white tee, designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping.
I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is.
yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? But like this, nobody. Can't go slow. I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top. I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot every night. That's why all my records bang. Take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? But like this, nobody. Can't go slow. I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top. I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not. That's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, bling something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss
freedom,
my
so
ring.
really it's up to them. You know, the Alpha Yagua, I was also excited to talk about this team because, again, Chinese teams have been a big question mark, especially when they're facing up against another minor region in Entity 7 coming all the way from Latam. South America and as well as China have been up on the rise in recent tournaments. China more so particularly because they were able to get one of their teams through into the wildcard phase, and skip the entire wildcard phase and get that initial slot. So here, for all intents and purposes, we've got Entity 7 with Akashi, Doom, Hideon Bush, of course Hydon Bush, but everyone loves calling him Hideon Bush, Shin, and Vanguard. We have seen this team play before. They've caused huge upsets in our latest international.
But I do gotta say, I really want Shin to shine just a little bit more, because in the previous meta, when a tank is preferred in jungle, Shin, in my opinion, really hard carried the team. But now, I don't know whether teams have just figured out how to shut him down, or I don't know, Doom's just performing much better, so the team is like, you know what, let's just let Doom carry, and then Shin just helping everyone else out. But yeah, I really hope, I just want to see a little bit more from Shin, because I really feel like he is an upcoming mid laner that everyone has to pay attention to.
I totally
Especially
agree.
because he has that S in his name. Like those S tier mids.
Yep. It fits his play style as of right now, coming in from the metagame. You can already see him. He's playing with the fidget spinner, right? He's warming up those hands to get ready to play something highly mechanical. I'm going to assume that it's going to be Selena, but we'll never really know until we get into the draft, because that's the important thing, right? Drafting has already set so much of the tone during MSC, XEWC, but coming into 5G, right? It's improving upon the things that they learned. So I would assume, what do you think? Blue side or red side is strongest for you?
I kind of feel like unless you have a really cracked Aurora, I really feel a red side just a little bit better, because you have that final pick, which, considering that the meta is kind of open, makes it so that you can potentially counter quite a lot of drafts with that final pick, as well as having that good combo early on is going to be pretty important. Now we got Fish God, Long, E1, Saoshi, as well as Zed, and this is very interesting because E1, personally for me, sticks out, but more so Zed. Back in M6, him on that jungle role really performed really well, especially on picks like Nolan. It was unfortunate, you know, something happened and then they just couldn't make it past that stage. But now Zed going into the roam position, letting Zhao Shi be the jungler, is going to be pretty interesting, especially with the change of meta, making it so that damaged junglers are more prominent. I wonder if they will stick with this, where Zed is just going to be the roam, or they're going to make some change.
I have to agree with you with all the points above, right? You know, the big question mark is whether E1 is ready, but even so, we've also seen a double fighter meta actually develop.
True.
So I don't know if Long is actually prepared to play for those double fighters, or is he going to go back on the traditional marksman? Because we know for a staple fact, he plays a good Moskov, he plays a decent Claw, he plays a decent Parent as well. So all those traditional marksman styles, and for some teams, they weren't able to adapt to that. And that's why we saw a good number of upsets during our previous internationals. Coming into this, right, those are the things that we're going to be looking out for. We're going to be looking out for the positions of Zed, we're going to be looking out for E1's overall performance, and of course, the compositions that may or may not benefit him.
Oddly enough, I still remember Rum's hero pool. It's all of you said, plus the carry and the Bruno.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's really just those heroes. I don't know if I have a really good memory or he just has a really small hero pool, but, you know, the hero that he uses is still pretty strong-ish. But I feel like he really needs those early game heroes. Unless they really like, okay, low, they position one, all of us will do everything. You just come join us at minute 12.
At minute 12 is the place that they're going to have to go for it. Hopefully we get into the draft real soon here, as both teams, you know, are setting up and are prepared to actually head on into that. We'll get right to that as soon as it pops up. In the meantime, please enjoy the minions simulating what it looks like to be in a mobile.
Legit, I'm gonna learn the minion language just so that I can have a conversation with Brigida.
Oh my god, does she know fluent minion?
She can pretend. She can pretend.
She can pretend. All right, I'm pulling up some stats
I've only
here.
watched one. Despicable Me. She watched all. Oh, so the next international, I have to watch all of them, like 3 times to get the language down.
Hey, you better hope that's enough of a long flight to finish all the Despicable Me movies. And don't forget, it's not just the Despicable Me movies that you gotta watch. It's also the Minions side quest movies that you gotta watch on top of that. So that's a lot of media to consume. Now I pulled up some stats from MSC, and for all of the calculated games, right? This is all the data from the beginning all the way to the very end. It's telling me that it's a 53.1% in favor of blue side compared to 46.9 on that red side. I feel like when we start to cut the data down towards the end, I don't think blue side has that big of a lead.
I think that one is, again, really, like, it's first pick, what do you get? You get Herrera. Other than that, I don't remember, like, a clear-cut pick. We've seen some better first picks, we've seen some Valentina first picks, but that doesn't really shape the comp. I think, like, what really shaped it was that Herrera, where I feel like the reason why is just because you kind of want to ban her, but at the same time, other things are just a little bit more annoying. So you just have to deal with it.
Yeah. It's all about finding the 2-for-1s in the draft. When one hero can counter 2 other heroes on the opposite side, you're looking for ways to kind of influence certain aspects of the game. That's really the small advantages that you're trying to squeeze out of your draft in a lot of the types of compositions we should be seeing here today. One big dilemma that a lot of teams have either respected or opted to play a more pocket pick mid laner comes down to Atlas, Beleric, and Valentina, right? If all 3 are available, they're guaranteed 2 of them. Valentina +1, and then it's going to be Atlas on the opposite side. That's what we've seen 90% of the time.
By the way, this is such a long time before the draft. I think I can name all the sponsors. Thank you very much to Saru Kazina, Ministry of Tourism and Sport of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Astana Chess Federation, Halik Bank, Banks and Credit, yes, Alatal City Bank, Kazakh Freedom, Yandex Go, Lanchester Group, Beeline, Buy Group, Kazakh Telecom, Aristana, and Moon Global. Oh, goodness, that's a lot of sponsors. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, shout out for making such an incredible event to allow us to have such cool graphics while we're waiting for these games. A lot of minions as well. I mean, you know, at this point, it's basically just another world war happening. The number of bodies that have already gone down. Could we get a minion death count here, just real quick for production? But we've also got an entire digital audience waiting to watch this upcoming game. And I mean, I'm excited to kick things off, but you know, until things are ready, a lot of things are happening at the same time. The digital games isn't just about the mobile MOBA. There's also a physical aspect to it. Yes, that's why they call it digital and not digital games. It makes so much sense once you watch the mainstream, as so many major disciplines are coming together, either going for the laser tag, whether it's basketball, whether it's actual football on top of the eFootball. There's so much to watch here.
I mean, that's why they held it in exactly of martial arts palace
in Kazakhstan. Yes.
Yeah,
it's the only place to have not only the proper gear but enough production space to fit all the digital aspects on top of it. So they are well prepared, right? Really well prepared.
I think we're actually waiting on the other stream to start their game as well, so that we can start at the same time. Where, let's see here, I think they are playing right now for Esport and Bushido Wildcat. So I just saw them getting ready in the other stream presented by Freedom. Shout out to Freedom. And do you want to try saying the venue name?
Oh, don't please.
Zakislik Ushkempirov Martial Arts.
Yeah, I think I would rather watch the ongoing traffic, man. I think, you know, I would scale the Twin Towers by hand without a safety rope just so I don't have to say that. I will butcher it, and I refuse to butcher such a beautiful name. Even so, once we get the streams lined up, once everybody is prepared, and hopefully these players have already set up their phones, because again, every single time we expect these players to just, you know, sit down and get ready to play, that's just not the case, right? A lot of teams need to take the time, and especially now that we have many different configurations of heroes. Some have 3 abilities, some have 4 abilities, some have 2 abilities. You want to make sure that you customize and make sure that you have the proper setup for each of them.
Honestly, that slightly tilts me, because I think, especially for Melissa needs a special configuration for you to really utilize her. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are jumping in the draft here. FP7 will be first pick blue side, and Delphine Yakwai is red side second pick. It looks like we already started the ban with Kino Zushin, as well as Atlas banned by FP7, and then Fanny, Selena, and Freya banned by Yakwai.
All right. So they've already kicked things off, and as expected, we get Hirara as the instant first pick. Now the real question comes who's going to get the Beleric on top of whether or not you want to pair it up with the Valentina to deny your opponent, or you're holding on to that mid pick to maybe get just a little bit more. And as of right now, getting the Valentina doesn't sound that bad when Marcel is already on the other side. Not to mention they've also got the Barats.
That or the Eudora as well, just to make sure that you can deny a potential assassin pick coming in from Yaguai. But instead they pick up the Harif here. Quite interesting, but it does seem like they want to speed the game up where Harif might be position 1 here, and I feel like they can start things off by his first item. So Yaguai, they have kind of a defensive start here with the Barats as well as the Marcel. They need some kind of firepower though, and I wonder if they want to go with a lot of crowd control with the Eudora, or do you want to pick up their gold laner now before it gets, you know, banned out, which I'm not even sure what this little one does. He want the Moskov or the Claude here going up against the Harry?
That's the thing. I feel like it's a lot safer to go for their gold. If they want to, they can set their mid laner first and then afterwards just target ban down the line. But at the end of the day, I just think that Entity 7 just had kind of not really no reason, but were disincentivized to go for the Valentina. Now it's a lot more straightforward. We got the Eudora. We're expecting to for a way to actually deal with the Hirara, or at the very least try and win out that mid. But we still have that second phase, and let's see how they influence it, as Dianfu and Yaoguai will get that first ban in the second phase.
So now it looks like both teams have different ideas here, where I would say Entity 7 is showing their hand, kind of, by showing like their strong heroes here, but then for Yaoguai, they're kind of hiding it still. They're showing a lot of their utility, not really the damage. And now even the Melissa gets banned out, which, look at the previous game, Vamos as well as Vitality does seem like a very contested pick. Other than the Valentina here, what other heroes do you want to ban out? I would say ban out any kind of EXP that can deal with the Barats, although I do have to say right now Barat seems pretty strong. Oh, Uranus. I feel like Uranus should be banned out.
Yeah. I was thinking the Uranus as well. Uranus has a pretty decent matchup overall, can out-sustain the Barats, and actually keep pretty close in contention with the lane proxy. Lilia also going to be the follow-up ban here for the side of Dianfeng Yaoguai. Not bad, but it does kind of give us a bit of information, right? Valentina ban, as expected, you know, nobody's questioning that. It's really about what's going to be that front line, and the fact that they already got the Marcel alongside with the Barats, I feel like they might be setting up for just one more.
Yeah, I feel like a Moskov would work well here, but you can delay that just a little bit. I wonder if it's fine for you to show your assassin, but instead they go for the Claude, which is again still okay. But I really feel like if Entity 7 picks up a Uranus, it's going to be very difficult for Yaguai, because what the Uranus really does is make this Eudora kind of useless, where he can basically force out all of her abilities and then she does no damage onto him. And I would say kind of the same for the Marcel. The Marcel will try to stun you, and then the Uranus can just chase you to the end of the world, and then it's like, well, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to be the case here, unless it sort of depends on what the entire purpose is going to be, right? There's still, I was thinking that maybe they could have set up for the glue, but with so many like high priority supports, that's just not going to be the case. Instead, they're going for a lane winning matchup in that CC. Do they want to pair it up with a strong mid laner that has some scaling? And yes, they want to be able to kind of wombo combo here with the Zetian.
I would say the scaling of the comp coming in from Entity 7 is relatively smooth, where the peak is really for that mid game between, I would say, 6 to 12 minutes. That's where they're strongest. After that, they might fall just a little bit, depending on what the last pick coming in from Dianfeng Yaguai here is, because they already have one scaler. I'm worried if they have another scaler in the jungle, and it's not. It's gonna be a Harley, and I feel like Harley is a pretty good pick, but you got to choose your targets well. I don't think you can kill the Harry, but I feel like you can deal with the CC.
Yeah, you can deal
or Shin.
Exactly. Yeah. I was going to mention that. Like, they can probably just immediately attack Shin as soon as they hit level 4. I'm not sure whether they're expecting the early ganks here, because there's the problem with mid-game where, unfortunately, Zetian has a very low, well, not as low as Lilia's health pool, but very close to getting one-shot by Yi1, and with a little bit of extra damage and a little bit of help from a concussive blast coming from Zed on this Marcel, that should be more than enough, roughly around level 6, level 7, to expect a one-shot, assuming that Zetian doesn't have her passive active. Now, another problem that we saw from Entity 7 is Vanguin's engagement. He finds these huge angles, but there's like zero follow-up during MSC. I want to see whether they fix that problem this time around, especially against Dianfu and Yaoguai, who's most probably going to be the ones who want to be the aggressors, knowing that they didn't go to the international.
Well, right now we are going to jump into the game here. Dianfu Yaguai going up against Entity 7 as the minions fight it out in the mid lane. I think that's the mid lane. We're going to jump into the Land of Dawn. just to see how it starts off.
All right, let's kick things off here. Immediately, when it comes down to the emblems, it seems pretty on par with everything we should be expecting here. Wilderness Blessing on top of Quantum Charge here for Zed on this Marcel to go extra fast, extra quick. But it will be matched at the very least by Shin. Vanguin opting to go for the Tenacity. He just wants to stay as thick as possible. And it looks like he opted not to go for the Concussive Blast for the extra wave clear. He just wants to survive.
Yeah. Interesting as well that FishGod actually goes for Festival of Blood here. I don't know if it's because he's matching up against a CC, or will he eventually have crazy enough a War Axe to like deal with at the 7? That's something I'll check out. I mean, like maybe it's normal for a Barats to have a Festival of Blood. It's just not something that I usually use.
Yeah, I think the Festival of Blood is I mean, it's nice to have, especially if you can get like some early assists. Then CC becomes less oppressive in the lane. It's like, okay, sure, you can trade out against me, you win out pretty much every single trade. But what Barats is especially good at is just manipulating the waves, right? Yeah. He's a jet expert for a reason, and it's just a really good way to either, you know, push the wave back into you or set it up in a position where you can start freezing.
Yeah, right now, as we can see, it looks like Entity 7 is winning on the lanes here, but definitely Yaguai, they're able to clear out fast enough. It looks like they are going to be able to help out FishGod here, because, I mean, like, for sure, he's going to need a little bit of help. Akashi on this CC is just going to be a bit much for the Barats to really do much, so it looks like we're going to go to the turtle phase without really anyone dropping bodies just yet.
Oh, I don't know if Akashi saw Yi once stick out his nose there for half a second, but they might make the play here as they're trying to hard shove this out, split the EXP amongst Yi1 and Fish to make sure they hit level 4 on time. And that's a great way to play it, right? They do sacrifice mid-pressure, but nobody's picking up that gold, so they're at a net positive.
Yeah, right now it looks like definitely Yaguai, they want to go in, able to get on to 2, but right now Entity 7, they're able to get FishGod down very, very low. Akashi goes on for the cheese, open the vengeance, might die here. First blood goes over to Shin, and Akashi still survives. Vanguard and Shin try to get away, and now the Harara from Hide on Bush, try to get Zed. Looks like different Yaguai, only FishGod got taken down.
Oh boy, the damage has been laid bare. FishGod ended up dying, but Entity 7 win out of the fight. And the best part about it is that they chunked out DFYG so hard that they can't actually capitalize on this turtle at this stage of the game. That's gotta be a little frustrating for Dianfeng Yaguai, but at the same time, it's a big win for Entity 7. They don't mind dragging this out. You saw what the Wombo combo looks like with the Wrath of the Dryads and the Fury of the Phoenix. It's hard to dodge, but DFYG are purposefully not sticking their nose out too far and making sure that they space far enough to not get hit.
Yeah, it's just that screen just slightly a bit pixelated, so I'm actually not sure whether FishGod was somehow into on his Daytona's welcome, because I think I saw the gulp, but I don't see him spitting it out. But that's gonna be pretty interesting, because I don't think anyone can really cancel it. And now it looks like he's gonna eat someone again. Poop, able to get out Vanguin right now with the Rapid Dryad, able to get 3, but so far still safe. And now Zed able to get a Vanguin Hide on Bush as well, gets taken down by Zhao Shi with the help of Zed with that golden hour.
Oh, big punishes all across the board. And Entity 7 ain't happy with this. They're still trying to chunk out Yi1, and they've already done so, but there's too many healthy members inside of Dianfeng Yaguai to make sure that this turtle falls into their hands without much punishment. Zed, he sticks his nose in, tries to see whether or not the purple buff is up, and it looks like it's already gone, so they're immediately going to start making their move down to the bottom side, and well, hopefully they're already double waving Lung. He did opt to take Purify this time around to make sure that he doesn't die to a lot of the Wombo combos that Entity 7 have provided, but that laning phase becomes that much more dangerous, especially against Doom. If he doesn't have his BMI and he happens to walk into a Zaman Force, that slow on the Zaman Force could get him killed.
Yeah, right now, at least in terms of the gold, it's not that big of a difference for now. The big problem, though, Zhao Shi now does have that Genius Wand, does make it much easier for him to really get in kills here. At this 7, even though they might feel fine if they want to scale up, I really don't know if that's really the best call here, because if Lung really has been spamming this quad for a while, he should honestly be able to at least 1v3 once he gets his 4 items. Compared to Doom on this Hive is pretty strong as well, but his 3 items is much more pricier compared to a Claude's.
Super expensive, but it makes sure that he scales like even harder once he gets those 3 items. At least for Claude, once he gets 3 items, you still need that 4th to kind of guarantee that you can, you know, stack up very, very safely, or utility items in case, you know, somebody can like one-shot you in those moments. And that's the dangerous part. As they go up towards this top side, DFYG are still trying to play for the strong side of the map, and down by bot, you can tell some trouble's happening.
Yep. Good placement on the golden hour, and Golf able to Daytona's welcome, and now Akashi's all alone going up against Tree, gonna get taken down to bot lane. Looks like they were able to get Lung as well, so I would say it is pretty equal trade, but it should be better for whoever is able to get the turret. It looks like in Seven, they're trying to get that turret for themselves.
They're trying to trade this as soon as possible. A lot of that gold is going on to Xiaoxi at this stage of the game, and Entity 7 not gonna waste any time. Gonna try and take away this purple buff as soon as possible.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be quite difficult here, but looks like
Oh, it's good.
Hide on Bush got it, and now able to get Zed as well. Fish got try to get away. I would say that's a good trade for Entity 7.
Is very, very nice, and not to mention that Doom able to get an assist in the meantime. So now he not only has hold up. Are they can they actually take this? I don't think so, but the FYG have shown their face, and I don't think they're gonna let this happen.
Yep, Fish God right now tries to turn things around. Lone with the blazing duet, not enough damage just yet. Has to get away. Jumping Yaguai. They got engaged on, and there's not much that they can do there.
I'm not sure what the entire plan was, but let's look at the items so far. Thunderbelt already completed here for Zed. He's eventually going to scale very nicely into this game. The Genius Wand is a really smart pickup here for Xiaoxi because there's a lot of members on his side that can actually utilize that magic damage. I would have imagined that Entity 7, had they gone for the Uranus, it would have made this comp just a little bit safer to play overall. But hey, you got to give it to Akashi. He's doing a pretty good job kind of maintaining his lane over everything else. And better yet, that curtain call will force Diangfun Yao Guai to at least have two members stuck right next to each other.
Yeah, I really feel like it's just Yaguai, they were just at a bad spot in the previous altercation. But because of that, we're over about 1,000 gold difference here, where Entity 7 is 1k ahead. Just by picking up a few kills, but more importantly, taking a lot of those green camps, because Xiaoxi is going to have quite a hard time here. Look at Hide on Bush, already level 11, and Xiaoxi only level 10, even though Xiaoxi has a better KDA.
Yep, he does have the better KDA. Not to mention, he's also a level down. He's trying to kind of keep up with this, but so far with Entity 7, we know how Hirara generally plays. It's just a tough snowball.
Yeah. Zed for now looks like he is just trying to scale up his Thunderbolt as much as he can, just so that he can actually be a proper front line alongside with Fish God. Because unfortunately, that's just the thing. If you pick up the Festival of Blood, it does make you sustain, but you just have to hit your abilities. And sometimes, as a pure frontline, you don't really get that benefit a lot. I think it will better if he has Festival of Blood if Zed is using a frontline hero, but you know. C'est la vie.
Yep, c'est la vie. To each their own. 5 more seconds until the Lord actually spawns, but I don't see much of a setup from either side, right? Entity 7 is trying to hold this position on mid for little to no reason at this stage. There's kind of nothing to really fight over in terms of invading as well. So it should be about lane manipulation, and it looks like, you know, the FYG, they've already done their homework, and Lung very diligently just trying to set up the wave down bot side, and might be a little off here as they look to fight for position over the Lord.
Oh, but Loon just took quite a bit of damage. Now he has to heal up with as much green camps as he can. And looking at the heal, it's not even that much, because I feel like the burn from the glowing one is still there. Lung really has to be careful. He's taking 3 damage from Shin here. Oh, Rather Drive goes in, tries to get one, gets Fish God goes in, flickers out, still dies. Killing spree for Shin. Zed tries to help him out, but looks like the golden hour was just not fast enough.
There is a little bit of anti-synergy with the composition, right? If Zed hits like a 5-man golden hour, everybody needs to be ready to counter-engage as soon as it times out, rather than Lung coming in really, really hard with the blazing duet, and maybe you could influence the way that they rotate, or at least fall back with the golden hour. But if both of them happen at the same time, they're going to get a net nothing. So Entity 7, recognizing this also, wants to make sure that they can try and control Zed, and Akashi will start the zoning same as Vanguard.
Well, Zed tries to go in, able to stun up everyone, but now the blazing red coming in from Lung. Lung has to get out of there. Got caught by CC's ult, and right now the Lord is about 7,000 down, and now go in! Hide but still able to get the Lord, and Zed gets taken down. Entity 7 win is all.
Great fallen Maple coming in from Vanguard to dodge the spit back coming in from Fish God. I mean, Fish God was targeting Hide on Bush anyways, but now they lose they lose the mid-tier 1, and now this opens up the entire jungle. Now for all of you, you know, Mobile Legends fans, you know exactly what's going to happen afterwards. For those who are tuning in and thinking like, how do I get better at this game? What this means is that once the mid-tier 1 breaks open, walking into enemy territory is a lot easier, and it gives no fallback to your opponent. So you can start taking away green camps, walking through that mid lane underneath T2 if necessary, if you want to get into faster positions and take everything. Now, Dianfeng Yaoguai, at least Zhao Shi is already level 13, right? It won't take too long until he hits level 15, and they just have to worry about dishing out enough damage against the Lord. But they have to stick his 5.
Vanguin already lost a lot of HP, might get taken down here. Zhao Shi able to kill him. And now Yuan finally does get that Divine Glaive. Unsure whether it's going to be enough though to do Event 57.
I mean, he's got some poke damage, and so far Lung has been taking a lot of that quote-unquote poke.
And right now, Golden Hour able to freeze one, but Fear of the Phoenix able to stop them. In fact, deals quite a lot of damage. And now Dianfeng Yaoguai has to retreat, but now Doom with the Zaman Force, unable to get anyone.
Yeah, unfortunate indeed. That could have been a moment. It could have been a moment, but that's the anti-synergy that I was talking about. Not to mention, unfortunately for Lung, it seems like he's a little antsy, right? A little like a little jumpy. Maybe jumping the gun a little too early in a lot of these fights. Let's see a bit of more synchronization from DFYG if they want to make this composition work. It's not easy to pull off, don't get me wrong, but I think they need to wait for Yi1 to actually have his flicker available to try and punish either Hide on Bush, ideally Doom as well, but he's running Purify right now, so it's all about the timings.
In terms of goal difference, there's about 4,000 difference here. Vanguin unfortunately misses the ult. It looks like Dianfeng Yaoguai, they're thinking whether they want to re-engage or not. It looks like they're not going to do it. I do have to say though, right now Dianfeng Yaoguai, they have to take care of the positioning because Long is taking way too much damage. Tries to get onto Vanguin. Vanguin able to escape that. Long takes way too much damage in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he's putting himself out there. Like, he's doing the correct thing. You as a marksman, especially with high mobility like the BMI, you should be walking up and auto-attacking the front line, but you also got to manage your expectations with the chip damage that's being thrown out. Akashi, in this case, he doesn't mind taking the damage because he's so high on sustainability, but then when you're not trading well against people like Shin, like people like Hide on Bush, there's a very good chance that this could turn around on your head if you are not careful. And for now, at least 18 seconds until the next Lord is going to spawn, and luckily Vanguin doesn't actually have his flicker. So that's one less ability to worry about.
Yeah. Right now for Dianfeng Yaoguai, I would say they're still in an okay position if they're able to win out the second Lord. Even if they don't secure the Lord, at least they get like 3 kills. I think that's still going to be pretty fine here because more than not, I think they just need some kind of map presence. Once they get like mid turret, now we're seeing the game become even.
Well, let's see. Are they going to use the Fury of the Phoenix early on as they fight up again? Vanguin, help.
Vanguin very low. Looks like someone got caught by the Potato's webcam, but now looks like the Golden Hour catch Long with a blazing duet, tries to get some kills here. Akashi gets taken down. Hide on Bush tries to go in, but looking very, very low. Dianfeng Yaoguai wins out that fight, able to take down Akashi.
Really, really nice there. Again, you can see that Akashi, he was willing to absorb the damage for Vanguin. I don't know if that was the correct decision overall because it was Detna's welcome, but at the same time, without it, hey, you still needed your frontliners to be thick and keep on scaling in this game. The only person who can really do damage to Vanguin at this stage is probably only Yi1 with the Superconductor on the Fork Lightning, or Lung when he's got at least 2 to 3 stacks of the Art of Thievery. Even so, Item Bush has been playing pretty well. He's been dodging some key abilities. Let's look at the items here real quick. 3 items already complete for our Harith, and now let's see whether or not they want to defend this with their lives or maybe they get a trade back.
Yeah, Vanguard really has to be careful there because, again, all of the wins is really by his Flicker after the Dryad, but he just took way too much damage coming in from Lung, and then Dianfeng Yaoguai just used that to their advantage. So, yeah, I feel like he just needs to be careful. Like, he is pretty tanky, but not that tanky.
Yeah,
like I feel like if Shin hits on Lung, then that's great. Zed goes in, Fury of Phoenix able to get 3, and now Yi1 has to get away, but look at that Rough Dry getting onto 3. Fish God got stunned up as well. Now he has to flicker out, could not use the Daytona's welcome, got stunned out. Beautiful by 7.
Really, really good wombo combo there. They understood exactly where the choke point was going to be. And once you understand how choke points work, it's very easy to actually hit the Fury of the Phoenix. Well timed by Shin, and a good follow-up coming in for Vanguin as well. As soon as his flicker was up, he knows, I just got to get in there. I got to make sure I hit the following Wrath of the Dryads, and then it will be easy pickings for Akashi, Doom, and Hide on Bush, which is exactly what happens. But what does this mean? It means that Entity 7 now loses a little bit of their gold lead, right? They hit 42k first. However, DFYG has caught up. The next Lord fight, they should have already hit 42k in terms of, we look at the top right, the total amount of gold each of these teams have developed for themselves. And that just means that all your core fighters, or in this particular case, when you're looking at Zhao Shi alongside with Lung, they should have 3 core items already complete.
Yeah, I feel like FishGod should try to just be a little bit more proactive with the Daytona's welcome, because I think what's been canceling is Daytona's welcome. Either he himself slides it in the wrong direction, which I've done quite a few times, or he got taunted, and because of that, the channeling just canceled. So it's a very important ult. So I feel like either try to outplay Vanguin or try to catch someone first. So that's why I want them to have map pressure for him to wait in a bush and then catch someone.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to find it this time. With a lot of the T1s already, you know, down for both sides, being able to hold position is kind of difficult for Entity 7 alongside with Yangfeng Yaoguai. Nobody wants to give that first pick off, and I think it has to happen during this upcoming Lord fight. But first, it's about setting up these waves, right? It looks like top side is a bit of a slow.
Zaushi might be able to take down Doom here. Doom gets taken down by Zaushi. Golden Hour catches one. Lung tries to get away. Slow is really annoying for him there. But look at this. FishGod, as well as Yi1, gets caught up, but Akashi dies to Yi1. Clean by Yangfeng Yaoguai. All 5 members are still up, while 2 from Entity 7 has been taken down. And Yi1 and Zed, are they trying to catch someone here?
I think they're trying to. Here we go. They find it.
Able to get Hedian Bush, able to dodge that, but look at Yi1 flickers forward, cannot get the kill. But now, Yangfeng Yaoguai, they're trying to get this bottom turret. Looks like they're not going to be able to. Good try. Unfortunately, he does have to use his flicker for that.
Yeah, very good attempt. But luckily, he has pulled yourself together. So again, it's not the full duration he has to wait for. He gets a significant discount, which is why you're seeing that he has 76 seconds left on that cooldown. But with a lot of the abilities down, Vanguin, he still has his flicker. He might be able to try something. And Yangfeng Yaoguai, they are the ones making sure that they are claiming all the neutrals, everything on this map as soon as they can. They don't want to give Entity 7 that position first. They just know it, that they're going to have to play underneath their turrets, and they are guaranteed at least one inhibitor off of this Lord push.
And this is why going up against a Harif is pretty annoying. Like, even if the Harif is like not farming well or whatever, he can somehow pop the damage there. Now, level 15, 5-0, and 2 is quite easy for him to actually take down Doom, which even I'm surprised with, honestly.
Yeah, I really thought that Doom was going to survive there, especially with his Ammon Force, but good, you know, stutter stepping. Most importantly, just stunning them up. Here comes Zed.
All Golden Hour catches 2 might not be enough though, but rather drive the catches 3 right now. Looks like Yangfeng Yaoguai, they're trying to retreat. The damage coming in from Doom just a little bit too much. Zaushi could not get a target that he wants. FishGod looks like he has to retreat with the flicker. Good attempt by Yangfeng Yaoguai, but I feel like quite a lot was botched there.
Yeah, I think they needed to decide whether or not the inhibitor was more important than the fight. And I think that Yangfeng Yaoguai got a little greedy overall. They did make a clean call on whether or not to kind of just exit the situation entirely. They kind of don't want to stick around to see whether or not Entity 7 was going to make a mistake. And unfortunately, the most, the biggest loss so far has just been that inhibitor, but we knew that it was going to get broken anyways. Hide on Bush, he's been doing really, really well, dodging key abilities overall. But let's talk about Shin's Fury of the Phoenix. The timings of it are really, really nice. And not to mention that most of their battle spells are still open, so it's kind of on Entity 7 right now to make the play.
Yeah, the damage is pretty good too. Yi1 tries to get a kill. Unfortunately, Death Welcome did not hit onto anyone. Vanguard might get taken down though. Lung able to get that kill. Doom very, very low, has to get away. Zed tries to chase alongside with Zaushi, able to get one, able to get Doom. Hide on Bush, Shin, as well as Akashi tries to get away here. Good re-engage by Yangfeng Yaoguai, especially coming in from Yi1 as well as Zaushi.
Yeah, Yi1 now being proactive. Every single time his flicker is available, he is looking to start a fight. And so far, Entity 7, they've been reacting to it very often. How often? Too often. And I think they just need to slow down. Yes, dodge it. Fallen Maple, beautifully done by Hide on Bush just to try and clear out these waves. That's how you have to play these fights. Very in and out, dodging key stuns, because once Yi1 doesn't have it, then Entity 7 gets their turn to fight.
Right now, Yangfeng Yaoguai is doing pretty well, but I really feel like Zed needs to be a bit more stingy with his Golden Hour, because playing Marcel for a while, you just know that it's kind of a telegraph ult, so you gotta play with the timings just a little bit. And it's unfortunate because his mid laner is Yi1, which he kind of wants to burst people down. So sometimes he might end up helping out Entity 7. So I don't know. I feel like for Zed, maybe just wait for Doom to use his Zaman Force and then ult the Zaman Force so that nothing happens. Other than that timing, try to be a bit stingy with the ult.
Yeah, I think those are probably your best bets. They've got first position right now, and you can see that Zed, he's thinking about trying to get access to that backline. Vanguard!
Ooh, nice dodge from Yaguai. Zed goes in, Fear the Phoenix, able to hit onto 2. And right now the golden hour, not hit onto anyone. Yi-Wan tries to escape Zed as well, but from the back, Zhaoxi able to get shit. And Alung and Zhaoxi are there to deal with Doom. Doom, no more Zaman Force getting chased down, but he might kill them. But Fish God able to secure the kill alongside with Zed, able to catch on Hide on Bush. So right now the recall is not going to be there. Yep. Hide on Bush might even 1v1. Zed might get the kill here. Zed, can you do it?
Oh!
No, you cannot Hide on Bush with that one, but it don't matter. Dongfeng Yaguai wins game number 1.
Holy cow. DFYG come up on top. Big punishments onto Entity 7 side, and great mechanics being shown and displayed here in game number 1. The final score being 13-11 in favor of Dongfeng Yaguai. But as we were talking about, like, the major wombo combos that could happen and being patient with it, he actually finds the exact situation. Oh, Harith is about to do something. I'm gonna cut him off from the fight with my golden hour. And yes, they still were able to disengage, which is the entire point of the golden hour, and they managed to wait the entire duration of that Zaman Forth. I'm pretty sure that Doom is probably seething, thinking like, oh man, if I just had a couple more seconds, I think maybe he would have completely eliminated that back line and maybe still had enough to take on Claude at the very end.
Yeah, this is why I kind of feel like Harley is going to be a pick that you kind of have to be careful of, because again, honestly, with 2 items, it's going to be enough for him to be a threat. Even if he doesn't get a kill, it kind of doesn't matter as long as he keeps the opponent low enough, and then his team can capitalize. I do gotta say, that was not the best Barad's game, but hey, you know what? You're a front line. If you die, you die. As long as you give space to your team, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I think so far Barat was doing really well. Well, it was doing okay in the early game. Started to pick up like a lot of speed from early to mid. After that is where we didn't see a lot of that balance, right? Usually, it's one of those scenarios where you're trying to force out or zone out your opponents, like Hide on Bush in particular, to get them out of there. We're scrolling through the clips real fast just to see if we catch that one of those moments. But overall, you don't need to see it. You saw exactly what happened for those of you who were tuning in from the beginning to the end. So thank you very much for staying along with us. We still have another game here to see whether or not it's going to close out for the Dongfeng Yaguai or Entity 7, but let's look at the items, because at this point, I was wondering when Yi-Wan was going to start like proactively flickering into these fights, and by the time he had 2 items, he was already thinking about it. There was a lot of dangerous moments for him, and a lot of fights that were lost because he was just a little too far forward.
Yeah. I gotta say, in this game, it really is on Dongfeng Yaguai able to play with those timings. If there's anything that Entity 7 really has to be careful of in the next game, is probably Zhaoxi on this Harley, but who knows, maybe have a lot more in the tank there. And I think even you brought it up by the 4th or 5th minute, but if Akashi was using Uranus, this game would be much more easier, because they don't really have a lot of frontline. They have Vanguard, and then that's it. And we saw what happens when Vanguard dies first. If there was a Uranus, he's able to, you know, helps out a lot of abilities, and then when they're out, and maybe they're trying to chase a very low Uranus, Vanguard can be the hero, flicker, drop the Dryad, lights out. So I think Entity 7 just has to tweak their draft a little bit. Other than that,
other than that, it should be all right. I mean, not to mention the magic shred on their side, especially when you've got 2 magic shredders. Like, you might as well make them work in tandem with each other, on top of the fact that your final scalar position 1 is going to be on this Harith. So again, a lot of big question marks, but at the end of the day, it really is up to the team to play what they're most comfortable with. Because again, there's one thing that we have learned from MSC: comfort determines a lot of how well you're going to be progressing throughout the tournament. So I want to see whether or not you know, Lung or maybe even Entity 7 is opting to maybe lean into something like a double fighter comp, just to make, you know, each other feel a little uncomfortable.
yeah. Speaking of, looks like the other stream, it's Foot Esports going up against Bushido Wildcats, which Foot Esports has 7 kills, and unfortunately Bushido Wildcats has 0 at 5 minutes of the game. So Foot Esports really looking good here, Gideon.
Yeah, they're looking really, really good, as a matter of fact. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit more of that as the days go by. I think more importantly, we're waiting to see whether these teams are actually ready, because so much information about the meta has been put, but I feel like a lot of teams are just lacking that identity. Are we the early game? Are we the late game? What kind of a team do they want to be? But with that being said, our teams need a break. We need a break. We're going to go on a short one. And when we come back, it's going to be more Mobile Legends action.
Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah. Came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah. Came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping.
Shin, and now Devin Yaguai banning out the Freya, which, by the way, annoying hero. She got nerfed, but that doesn't really matter. Game number one, Devin Yaguai was able to win it out quite late into the game, around 18 minutes. But it's really based on NTT7 unable to close out the game, giving time for Lung on his Claude to scale up enough and actually end the game for the team. Right now, Devin Yaguai for the second ban here. Looks like looks like NT7 is betting out the Marcel, which was let through earlier, and I would say Zed did a pretty good job on the Marcel.
Yep, and of course, they're following it up with the Fanny here, and the question is whether or not somebody is going to break up one of the three in the big problem that we were mentioning during the drafting, especially when you're talking about the Belleric Atlas Valentina trade. Do they want to disrupt that? And they've already disrupted the Assassin trade by getting rid of the Fanny. The real question is whether or not they're going to give Hirara too. And for Entity 7, I think for Hideon Bush, he's more than happy to play Hirara again. I think they just need to set up a little bit better for their mid games and have a bit more of a structured plan if they want things to work out very, very smoothly. I don't know if Eudora is worth banning at this stage of the game, but I feel like disrupting the Atlas probably is going to help a lot.
For me, I might even ban out the Harley just to make sure that, oh, never mind, they're still banning out the Atlas, so they're making sure that their mid trio is not interrupted. So Doom just has to be careful in case that Harley does get picked up again. He just has to figure out a way not to die immediately with the poker trick. So now the last ban here coming in from Devin Yaguai. I think they will let the Hirara through again. What are the picks? Paquito? Do they want to ban up Paquito?
They're thinking about it. I think it's very understandable if you want to get rid of Paquito, because usually he's one of the key picks in these double fighter comps and ultra flexible, whether it be gold fighter alongside with, you know, as we've seen very recently in the jungle as well. But it does kind of, you know, cap your composition into like how far you can actually scale into this game. So they get rid of the Selena instead. So Paquito and Hirara up for grabs here. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for the Hirara, but then again, Akashi, if he's very vocal about getting the Paquito, he might just hold on to it for the early stage of the game.
Yeah, now Haydn Bush able to get that Hirara again. And I do gotta say, he is a pretty good Hirara player, so winning and losing isn't really because of him. He's doing as best as he can. They just need to set up for Doom just a little bit better. And I feel like starting it off by having at least 2 front lines is gonna be good, because just now Vanguin was the only one frontlining for the team. Akashi on that CC, unable to do enough. So now do they want to go for Belleric +1? Because in the previous game, they pick up the Marcel as well as the, what was the mid again? The Eudora.
Eudora?
Yeah.
I was thinking that as well, but they only picked up the Eudora as their like 3rd pick here. The Belleric is almost guaranteed, but they're gonna go with the Paquito this time around, just to, you know, have a little bit of pressure. But it's still a flex pick. So if they, I mean, if for any reason Entity 7 misread the situation, they go for Esme, they might set up a bad matchup for the EXP. First of all, they're going to go straight for the glue on top of a very quick Valentina pick. Valentina is expected, but I like the glue a lot.
Yeah, so now they got to pick up something like a carry, a Vixana to be able to deal with this glue. We saw earlier Vamos try to use the Hanabi to deal with the glue. Really was not it. It was not good enough. Instead, they pick up the Harley, and I don't see why not. Zhaoxi was amazing on the Harley, so now banning phase. I wonder if they're just gonna ban out those mid laners to the gold laners, just to make it so that there's no good pick against this Harley, because I really feel like for the Paquito, sure, he will have losing matchup.
Team fight, a lot of kill threat. Actually, I mean, this could be a potential like double fighter composition coming in from Diangfeng Yaoguai. Let's see what these bans are going to be, right? If they get rid of things like they get rid of Melissa, they get rid of like Moskov, that could, you know, shape the composition to fall into that category. But instead, they get rid of the Sora. Rather interesting ban.
I guess Sora can win the lane, plus, I don't know, able to influence the fight around the turtle. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I feel like it's interesting, but there is that one Kid Bomba game where I feel like, yeah, Sora is still a big threat. But either way, the Eudora does get banned out, so we'll see what other heroes that Yuan is able to pull off with this one. Some of his earlier heroes, I remember being that Lu Yi, which honestly might not be that bad, but you have to see the EXP laner first.
That's the thing, right? Especially when you're thinking about the relationship of like all the different lanes going up against each other. It's usually the EXP laner who makes the mid laner's life generally difficult, and then the jungle can kind of like pick and choose where he wants to find a kill in this game. Now, if we're going to just start talking about EXP laners, the direct counter Esmeralda is still up and available. They also get rid of the Moskov, so this could be very, very telling.
Yeah, definitely just making sure that there's a good lane for the Harley to go through. I think they just banned the Moscow because they're like, well, against the Harley, we're pretty good. I think even if they pick up a Melissa, the Harley is just gonna smash her. So yeah, I think the Moscow is a pretty good ban here. So do they want to ban out something like the Claude, just so that Lung doesn't get it? But I don't know. I feel like they can deal with the Claude, actually.
I think they can possibly deal with the Claude. I think if they are banning, do decide to ban out the Claude, that kind of means that they want to lean into the Melissa, maybe even the Brody for themselves. But it really depends. I don't remember. Ooh, okay. Getting rid of the Arlet on top of everything else. It's not like their composition had that much CC to begin with, like reliable CC to begin with. But we'll see how they develop this even further. Right now, it's going to be first pick on red side from Diangfeng Yaoguai. And at this stage, a mid laner would be kind of nice to kind of hide the entire composition.
I feel like the Arlet band is just thinking that, yeah, this Paquito 100% has a good chance of going to the gold. Okay, maybe not. I mean, 80% chance that this Paquito is going to go gold. A mid laner that will do well here, I think Olivia would be fine. I wonder if they want to go for that Vixana just for that, you know, direct counter on this glue. But playing glue myself, it is annoying up against those counters, but not impossible. They pick up a Kimi here, which honestly doubled down, showing that there's a high chance it's a double fighter comp.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's going to be a double fighter comp, but even when we think about fighters, I don't think any single fighter can really deal with the glue in particular. unless it's like, I don't know, arguably like a Benedetta where it's just hard to get on top of in the first place, but that just makes the comp super, super risky. I would imagine that the last couple of picks are going to be, okay, they go for the Barats alongside with the Harith. At this point, going Esme is not the worst idea in the world, and I think even more going for the Uranus is a highly valuable pick.
Yeah, Uranus is good. I wonder if they even want to entertain something like an Alice, because I feel like they need another front line. So yeah, Uranus would be good, Alice would be good. As long as it's someone that can give a lot of space for this Kimmy, I think Dianfeng Yaguai already has a pretty good chance here. But I do have to say, finish out the draft, I feel like Elite 7 has a very good draft, and it doesn't look like Dianfeng Yaguai has a reliable counter for this blue, because they don't have the right type of damage, but also they don't have a lot of dashes. They're finishing up with the Lapu here, and Lapu, in my personal opinion, is more about the player more than the meta or even the draft.
You are so right, LaFell. You're so right, because if oh man, I don't know what to say, especially with the Valentina on the opposite side. Good luck, you one. Have a fun time, you know. I hope that he takes. Well, actually, no battle spell feels good. Even to get like a Purify, you're just asking to die to basically a lot of the stuff in this game already as it is. But I kind of think you don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like Dianfeng Yaguai, they want to try to aim for one side of the map, which is something that they did in the previous game, and it was the EXP, their strong side. But now having the Paquito, I don't know, I kind of feel like both sides are kind of strong sides, maybe more for the Paquito, just because it's kind of hard to kill the Barats in the early game. Actually, no, I feel like you can do it. You know, if you believe, you can achieve.
Yep, if you can believe, you can achieve. As we head on over to game number 2 of our second series of the day, we're going to get a good look of where these compositions actually want to take us here. Oh, immediate technical pause. Whew, at least we get to break it down one by one. Because again, this is a very traditional double. Fighter Comp and Yi1 ended up going on this Kimmy into that mid lane. So it's going to be pretty important for them to maintain control and make sure that, they don't lose out too hard at level 1, because people tend to forget that glue is particularly strong in the early game, and if they take way too much damage, there's kind of no coming back for that.
Yeah, Yuan just has to be careful because he does have that Purify, and there's quite a lot of chase coming in from Entity 7. A lot of crowd control as well, so I can definitely see this Purify helping out Yuan a lot, especially if Akashi is able to somehow get on top of him with the Daytona's Welcome. So looking at this, I honestly want to see the emblem setup, and I'm just curious to see if Akashi also wants to run a Festival of Blood on this Barats. I don't know.
For spell to kind of go to, right? You don't really need the Builder's Blessing, because half the time, every single time the neutral objective comes up, you've got the river helping you out to get to where you need to be 90% of the time.
For me, it's usually tenacity.
I like tenacity as well, but it really depends, right? Because if you take Festival of Blood, you have a much higher cap in terms of sustainability, rather than like, I got the raw numbers to survive when I am low. So it's Festival's Blood is better when you're ahead. Tenacity is much better when you're behind.
Well, right now looks like our referee is just making sure that the players are having an okay time. Looks like we're having a bit of an issue with Dianfeng Yaguai. Hopefully it doesn't impact the player that much. Hopefully it's just a quick fix so that we can get back into the game, and everyone is still looking good in terms of momentum, which I see a thumbs up, so should be all good. Maybe it's just an audio issue thing.
It probably was just comms or something like that. I would imagine that everybody here at Fiverr is making sure that these boys are going to be playing on the best performance possible, making sure they've got the best hardware on top of it all. But once we start getting back into this game, and hopefully we see the first level 4, well, assuming that nothing happens in the laning phase, we definitely see a couple of teams,
Out the ranch, I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, no.
Long time. Other than that, it looks like everyone is going for the same old double Festival of Blood for Fish God as well as Lung, and then having that Thrill as well. I like Yi1 going for his Weakness Finder just to slow everyone down. This does make the early game quite a lot better, making it easier for his team to actually catch up and
impact specifically Hide on Bush, right? He should still be able to hit level 4 on time, assuming everything goes well, but it looks like Lung, he's forced to walk back. He's not going to go for a second proxy.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, as a kid, I would have punched Shin there, but
same. I was thinking the same thing.
I would so punch Shin there. There's a lot of people. Maybe he would make a mistake, you know. But I'm like, I got a flicker. You know, it's like you know, what's the worst that can happen?
It's true. But look at the way that they're trading in that mid lane. As long as Yi1 isn't engaged upon by Vangwin, he's able to just chunk him out as long as Beleric is nearby. Now they've got information on where Hirara is. You can see a lot of the forces of the FYG making their way up topside to try and contest for level 4.
Yeah, looks like Kakashi is actually losing the trades here, and Xiaoxi trying to get it. Looks like FishGod still able to secure that for himself. Should be able to hit level 4 earlier than Akashi, and that really does help out this Lapu much more. Speaking of, right now the turtle has been started, and looks like both Zed as well as FishGod are just zoning everyone away, so that's a free turtle for Jiangfeng Yao Guai. And FishGod almost gets up. It looks like Vangwin not level 4, no threat to him just yet.
Yeah, they didn't see Akashi actually go for the recall. They just assumed that he repositioned himself and then maybe hit level 4 sometime later, so they just wanted to make sure everything was safe. Oh god.
Hide on Bush gets onto 3, and then Vangwin, everyone else got caught by the ult. Entity 7, very easy 3 kills in the mid.
It kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looked like they just sort of ate it. I feel like E1 had many opportunities to get out of there if he wanted to, but it was just really uncomfortable timing that he used the hover packs to get over the first wall. This definitely teaches you, hey, you hold on to your mobility for as long as you possibly can. You know, you can't use it willy-nilly like that because you never know when the next fight is going to happen, especially when you're facing off someone like Hide on Bush playing this Hirara. She closed the distance so fast.
Part of me understands it though, because even I'm like, there's no way they're gonna gank us mid, 3 people go in, right? But that was amazing engage coming in from Hide on Bush, starting things out, and then Shin able to steal away the Wrath of Drive from Zed, making sure that everyone's just chain CC. That was a beautiful chain of events. In terms of how does it translate in gold, quite a lot actually, about 1,300 ahead just by those 3 kills. That's great for Entity 7.
And down by the gold lane, honestly, not that bad for Doom. I think Doom has been having a pretty good time overall, right? With Lung already, you know, dying on the very first interaction, and Doom able to actually pick up 2 assists alongside with the kill for himself. He is in prime position to scale at the right time. Counter-Strike finally completed by Lung, so he's got the early game damage, assuming that he can close the distance on someone like Shin, Doom, Hide on Bush without his iframes.
Yeah, right now this will really test Jiangfeng Yao Guai. How do they perform at the double fighter here? Because the second turtle, this is probably where they should be winning quite a lot. They're waiting at the bush here. Akashi got caught just a little bit. It looks like the Wrath of Dry only catching Akashi alone. Looks like Lung tries to push Vangwin away. Chomp, eats someone up, and able to get FishGod. FishGod unable to do much. And then 7, they're the one that got into the bush, but they got immediate control.
Yep.
Able to get FishGod unable to do much. And then 7, they're the one that got into the bush, but they got immediate control.
Yep. They gotta understand how their comp actually functions at this stage. Without Lung, they don't have like the raw burst damage, right? So they have to depend on people like FishGod and even... Wait, hold on. Lung's in trouble.
Yep, tries to flicker away, able to. And yeah, definitely Yao Guai. I would say they just didn't know the priority because it looks like they were attacking everyone. Instead, they should be targeting 1% at a time.
Yeah, they really need to get their priorities down straight. They're gonna dive this.
Yep, Zed gets caught. Looks like he's gonna be pulled out of the turret range. And at the 7, they're still staying under there, not really carrying all that much. Lung stays just to get the gold. But Jiangfeng Yao Guai, despite them having the double fighter, they're losing quite a lot in the early game here.
I mean, Doom has managed this lane very well. They've won on the very first couple of interactions, which honestly shouldn't have gone in their favor anyways, right? Jiangfeng Yao Guai was able to get that first turtle, but those 5 kills from Entity 7 is really kind of setting the tone on how these side laners who were supposed to be losing are now in better positions. I mean, of course, Barat's sure, all right, ooh, it's a quote-unquote winning lane, but it's really a sandbag, right? He's not going to be able to find a solo kill onto FishGod. All he cares about is coming into these team fights and eliminating one target from the fight and turning into a 5v4.
Yeah, honestly, definitely Yao Guai, if they wanted to target Akashi, they got to target like everyone is to target him at once, right? I feel like that was part of the mistake, because I feel like Yiwon tried to attack Akashi, but then the rest of the team are like, wait, should we go for Vanguin instead, or what? They were not in sync, and that's not what you want in this kind of comp. They go for Akashi again, but look at that, Yiwon already has to use the Purify to escape Vanguin. He really needs to stop starting the fight when he has no stacks on that Sky Piercer.
Or
he doesn't
better
have a
yet-
second item.
Yeah, or better yet, just wait. You don't have to immediately hop over the wall. You can just walk around it, and then as soon as you see Vanguin try to do something, that's when you go for the hover packs. And by that time, even if you wombo combos, you'll be on the opposite side of the wall and still have enough to get away. So he ends up losing off his hover pack like very early. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Force the
even
flicker out of Zed at this stage of the game. I don't know if they can contest this anymore. This should be a freebie. Oh.
Well, they're able to get hide on Bush. Now Shin tries to catch on to Zhaoxi. Zhaoxi gets caught. Lung has to flicker out. Double dash away. This is not looking good for Downfall Yaguai, just because they look unsure of what to do. Because I feel like Yiwon, hold on, Fish God jumps in all alone and making it so that Yiwon gets caught by Vanguin. Vanguin secures the kill. Fish got 1v3 still. But that's cool and all, but your team kind of loses its win condition.
Well, win condition. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Vanguin played it immaculately. He was just so good, and not that Yiwon walked up and got hit by it again. Still, 10 more seconds here, but oh god.
Well, Akashi, chomp. It's Fish God. Fish God gets taken there. Oh no, it's actually Zed. Now the Zaman Force. Looks like the damage isn't enough just yet. Able to get that. Fish God gets onto Akashi. Akashi dies, but Fish God will give himself over to Shin. Yeah, it looks like they're for Yaguai. They're fighting for the sake of fighting, Gideon.
They're concussed.
Planning.
They're
Dude,
concussed. The Entity 7 just knocked the top of their head. They're rattled.
Gideon, let me just say, your sarcasm is too good. Most people can't tell the difference.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm dead serious about what I'm saying. They're just so concussed after, Entity 7 hit them so hard into the temple that at this stage of the game, it's just like, what are we looking for, right? We're getting Fish God flickering to kill Akashi. Like, that's how far they've been concussed, when really he should be holding on to his flicker. Say whatever. If Akashi gets the kill, it doesn't matter. You don't need to chase for those fights. You are looking for better targets. In this case, hide on Bush, especially during those neutral takes. Doom, especially when he tries to, stick his nose a little bit too far forward, and you need to trade battle space.
Wait, what?
Those are the moments. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because, okay, Fish God tries to get onto Doom, changes targets, get onto Vanguin. I was so shocked. Hold on, right now, Shin almost got caught. Now Zed has to get away. He's very low on HP, same as Lung. Everyone from Yaguai unable to get a positive trade. Right now, Shin forces Zed to use the flicker, and now Hide on Bush gets the kill. Vanguin dies to Yiwon, so that's a stack for the Sky Piercer of Kimmy. But Entity 7, they're not going to stop here. They're going to get the mid lane turret. This time, Zhaoxi on this Harley, unable to do much.
Okay, they're pulling it back. They're pulling it back a little bit. They did lose their mid-tier 1. Okay, but at least Yiwon was holding on to his abilities, and he knew for a fact that Vanguin was going to get on top of him, so he's saving the second half, saving the Purify for the second half of the combination after Vanguin was on top of him in the ult form. Even so, this is a pretty dangerous position from Yaguai, because now that they've missed all their mid-tier 1 and all their tier 1s, holding on to their jungle, you would assume that Entity 7 is going to start invading, and they already have. They've stolen away the purple buff on their side of the map as Yaguai look for this first position, and Akashi, he knows he's just gonna hold on to the priority of the Lord.
Lung is all alone, 1 versus 3. Lung should try to get away there. Looks like he already used the flicker. Not much he can do against a Harara that just chases him non-stop. Oh, what the heck? How does that interaction work? Oh, she's dead.
He's dead.
Congrats.
Nice. And Vanguin, yeah. Make sure that you let them know. They made a mistake. They made a mistake giving you this glue. And it's very understandable at this stage of the game. After what happened in game number 1, you know exactly that Entity 7 are looking to ego check Downfall Yaguai to say that they have the better mechanics.
Can I just say glue sometimes makes no sense?
It really doesn't.
that's not the first interaction where I've seen something like that happen. I'm just surprised it's not the last.
Yeah, no, the way that his ult works, yeah, again, it's just it's a really fun iframe. It sucks that he gets like a good chunk of his health back. I would have imagined that, you know, they make glue less sustainable in that way, but without it, oh, okay, all right. I don't know if our API is correct here, if I'm looking at this correctly, but I'm just going to assume that it is.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Zaushi already went to Kyrgyzstan, and then back we bring him back to Kazakhstan, man. Like, that's a bit of a stretch in terms of how he's able to pull that off.
Hey, maybe a stretch, but look at this mid-tier 2 getting collapsed down by a single man, and that's Doom, as he's looking to cut off all the angles.
Well, I don't know about Doom being a single man, but looks like Zed is taken out. Akashi secures the kill. Penguin now, take a bit of damage. Fishgod goes 1v3 again because he's kid. He's a lapu. He's still surviving for now. Able to sustain quite a lot. Able to get a kill onto Akashi Lung. Gets a kill onto Penguin. Youngfeng Yaogwai, you guys are surviving by the cojones of Fishgod.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what we want to see here. But now they're not done just yet. The second wave is starting to push into that top inhibitor. And we'll see, because now all the holy shielding is gone. Dealing
quite a lot of damage, dies to Doom. Zaushi tries to get a kill onto Shin. Shin still survives. The only reason why Entity 7 is still alive because the Gyarados of the Lapu is not there just yet, but now gets targeted, and he flickers forward. Might die here for no reason. Hide on bush, scares the kill. I will not glaze this man anymore.
Oh man, what a Chad. They face check pushes! They're face checking pushes!
Dude, he was trying to hide, you don't understand.
No man, he got seeked out. He ended up dropping down. Oh, that's super unfortunate. It's like they're not paying attention to like when the cooldown timers of their ults actually end for the side of Youngfeng Yaogwai.
At least he doesn't have a Sky Piercer.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He does.
No,
he does.
Man.
He does.
I thought maybe the API was hallucinating again. I was hopeful. But at this stage of the game, based on what we've seen, what was built previously, Akashi, it's very smart of him that he's like, I'm not going to try and sustain my way. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just need to be thick. Because so far, Youngfeng Yaogwai, especially when Akashi is walking up forward and he uses the Detna's welcome, he almost guarantees an interaction.
Well, Zed taking quite a lot of hate coming in from Entity 7. Penguin gets on top of him, grabs 3, and now looks like Shin might be targeted by Fishgod. Doom secures the kill, but Zaushi able to take down Shin. Doom right now is a monster, getting that double kill, still full HP. Hide on bush, takes down a Fishgod. Now it's just Yuan as well as Zaushi, the two magic spitting heroes.
Yep. That's the best way to put it. I can't believe
no other way can be said to describe them.
Look. The prioritization on the targeting is really interesting here. You know, Vangman, he's done it multiple times. He's already gotten the Belleric out of the way. They've traded ults at this stage of the game, and it's strange to see him just, you know, kind of being able to get away with any good thing. And that's because of the draft, right? Youngfeng Yaogwai just don't have an answer to this glue. All they can do is try and chunk him out, but if they walk up too close, especially if E1 doesn't have that passive active to get the extra little bit of range of penetrating shots, Vangman easily can force a fight.
Yeah, I really feel like despite Fishgod as well as Logan have pretty good AoE, I feel like they need to understand with the Kimi as well as the Hive, you kind of want to force one target down. Like, okay, if the Hive focuses on one target, you guys want to ignore that, sure. But I feel like, how about the Kimi? The Kimi has the Sky Piercer, and if you're not helping the Sky Piercer stack, you're kind of shooting your friend in the foot, which sounds like a good time. Thank goodness that Holy Crystal is going to Zaushi and not Zed.
Hey man, we haven't even talked about the fact that Doom has, well, you know what? Let's just say the API was hallucinating it. This is going to be his final build. He's already hyper strong. Like, every 1v1 is difficult except for Zaushi. And even then, there's still the potential for Doom to actually go for the big outplay. But here we go. The sieging has already begun.
Yep, Lord is still marching up top, but doesn't look like Entity 7 was able to sync up the minions, so this should be pretty good for Youngfeng Yaogwai to be able to defend here. Looks like they're still going to get top inhibitor though. Right now, They're trying to get mid as well. Lung trying to clear up the wave. Looks like they're trying to engage with Shin, stealing away the random drive, but the real one catches Shin. Shin gets taken down, and now everyone gets taunted up. Hide on bush, tries to run away. Sashi will try to chase, but a double for Yi-Wan. Gets 2 more stacks of the Sky Piercer. Entity 7, they tried to force a bit too much, and Dumpling Yaguai responds.
Yep, Yi-Wan actually coming up with a big play at the very end there. I would have imagined that he was going to be out of the fight with his position, but then he suddenly decided to go hyper aggressive onto the back, able to throw 2 people at once in the middle of that fight with a big follow-up coming in from Fish God. This could be an endgame angle here if they don't clear out this wave, but they might just have to sacrifice it. Worst comes to worst, it's just a mid inhibitor, right? It's still very manageable. It doesn't really influence how these Lord dances usually go. You need a long lane, either top or bottom, as long as it's the opposite side of where the Lord spawns.
Yeah, considering how the map is looking, that was amazing. I'm pretty sure definitely Yaguai would prefer to get any of the side ones, especially the bottom. But again, they're just too much, and the wave was already prime and ready for mid anyway. So I feel like definitely Yaguai, they're not out of the water just yet. If they're able to get another inhibitor, then that would be icing on the cake. That's all they need. But for now, Yi-Wan, he should be having 40 stacks. Because I feel like after the second death, he hasn't died yet. So I'm optimistic by thinking he has 40 stacks.
I think he's got like 30 by the time he actually got it, if I remember correctly. But we'll double check on the stacks in just a bit. For now, it's just going to be a big contention for this long lane, because Entity 7, they want to set this up nice. Top side is naturally going to be pushing. If they can get a slow push down on bot side and kind of defend that wave, then unfortunately for Diangfu and Yaguai, they have to send some resources down to manage it, because even when we look at the inhibitor health, the last remaining one for Diangfu and Yaguai, it's so low. A single cart minion, a ballista, can walk up and take it out.
Yep. So right now we can see Lung trying to fix the waves here, and now he's on the way towards the Lord. 70 minutes, this Lord is not going to get bursted down fast enough. So Diangfu and Yaguai, everyone should be prime and ready. Looking at Zed, Zed also has a flicker if he wants to force an engage. And looks like it was Shin actually the one using it. And I don't know what Diangfu Yaguai is doing. They're not trying to stop Entity 7. But in the backline, looks like Lung tried to take down Doom. That was a bad idea. Lung is low HP. Item Bush tried to run away.
Oh.
Fish got unable to hit his stun onto anyone. So right now, the team fight is messy. There's no clear gun. What they want to do, Yi-Wan gets taken down. And now Entity 7, they're moving forward. Doom is still healthy. Doom dealing a lot of damage. Penguin tries to get on top of someone. Lung all the way to the back. Nowhere close to Entity 7. What is he gonna do here? Can he get killed? He will try for sure. But looks like he's not able to get anyone just yet. Fish God gets Penguin. Hide on bush. Low HP. Fish God gets double kill. What is going on in this game?
That has to be the messiest fight we've seen so far. Both sides are just trying to outmaneuver the other. And even for Lung, I thought he was like kind of out of the fight for a very long time, but he still managed to still pick up 2, which is in their favor. Right now, if they can take out Doom, then they've got an opportunity. Here we go.
Well, Fish God is gonna try. He wants to take down Akashi first. Moves forward, almost takes him down. Now tries to cage. Looks like unable to do so. Lung misses the punch onto Doom, but Diangfu and Yaguai still able to protect their base. For now, they, the bottom inhibitor looks like it's okay, but it should die now. Yep, there you go.
There we go. A good setup here for Entity 7 for the next upcoming Lord. At least they got anti-heal on everybody. At least 3 of their members already have it, which is perfect, because so far the sustain coming in for Fish God has been so good. He's bought way too much time for his team. And I mean, look at this item build. 1 War Axe is his main damage item, and everything else either to buff up his HP, give him extra cooldowns, but most importantly, make him a thick boy. If they can just keep on peeling for Yi-Wan, they've definitely got an opportunity, but here comes the conceal.
Looks like they do see Diangfu and Yaguai. No one is gonna get caught. Kashi just takes a little bit of damage, but Penguin tries to get to the back. Fish God tries to get away, gets terrified. Fish God jumps forward, jumps onto Akashi. Penguin is on top of Zed. Wrap the dry use, no one gets hit, but back. Looks like Akashi might get taken down, but it looks like Zhaoxi was the first to get taken down by Doom. Double kill for Doom, able to get Yi-Wan. So all the damage dealers coming in from Diangfu and Yaguai is taken down, including Fish God. Triple kill, Akashi gets taken down, but not gonna matter. Hide on bush, secures the kill onto the Lung. And now Dumping Yaguai. Looks like this should be the end. NT7 wins game number 2.
Yep, it looks like they've got both waves to go for them at this stage, and unfortunately for Belleric, there's very little that he can do. He doesn't even have his ult in time for this. Congratulations! They bring it 1-1 as Entity 7 even up the score. This is going to be a harsh lesson here. Yes, there were moments that Yang Yaguai could have turned these fights, but a lot of it comes down to the micro mechanics, right? What abilities are available and how to actually progress with this comp. I don't think the drafting was that bad. Obviously, you know, I was a little skeptical about the Lapu, but inevitably, you know, we even saw from Shin, he was not incentivized to take the bravest fighter. He's always looking to take the Wrath of the Dryads, which in this particular case is great. And the anti-CC, you can't turn him around, and he zones out multiple people, and the ultra sustainability when he's stuck in the backline against 3, it's really tough. It's really, really tough.
Well, Gideon, you did pose the question, Wong being known as a marksman player, now with the double fighter being meta, I don't know, personally for me, at least based on this game, it doesn't look like he's all that ready to use the Paquito in the gold lane because there was not a lot of pressure that he was able to establish in lane and in the team fights as well. And unfortunately, I feel like not a lot was done there.
I think it's this is the first time we're seeing him actually play as Paquito, right? I don't want to be too harsh on him because like the first turtle, he ended up dying anyways, which was probably not the greatest kind of early game setup for him. Entity 7 also just made sure, you know, they were sending a lot of members down and faking the information so he can't necessarily be hyper aggressive. But at the same time, there needs to be a certain degree of like bravery when you're playing Paquito, especially when you have like flicker as well, right? You don't necessarily need the flicker in these bigger team fights as long as you position really, really well. But then you see these later game fights and it's like, oh man, it kind of feels impossible for him to kind of get in on those fights, especially when Shin does a very good job at peeing. Like, look at Shin's positioning. He's not too close to Doom, but he's always near enough to actually influence the way a lot of the members of Yang Yaguai actually want to play. Like this one, Doom gets caught, doesn't even have, even if he had the Purify, he probably didn't need to use it. He's always being covered by Shin.
I do have to say though, we went over a clip just now where Vanguard is able to pull back Zhao Shi even though he was, you know, able to get away. I feel like at that point he was saying BS in Mandarin. You know?
Yeah.
I know the acronym for it, but people will know. I think he was saying he saw and then he said goodbye. A different kind of saw, but yeah. That's what I would say.
That's definitely what. Oh man. Oh man. There's so many moments in this game, and it's good to see that Entity 7 kind of, you know, come back into form. At least they're understanding how these team fights actually need to progress in comparison to Yang Yaguai, where they definitely looked a little lost in a couple of those moments. I think it had to be very clear cut for them on how the fight needs to progress, and unless they've got that procedure down, it's basically going to be a consistent repeat here.
And I feel like, I don't know, it's the groove worth batting. I actually feel like if there's second pick, it might be worth banning because that means that you're letting one OP hero go and then you can get it for yourself because you know NT7 100% is just going to take that Carrara, right?
Yeah, every single time. I mean, it's a draft pattern that they need to punish here. And not only punish, but like slow down somehow. Like, we've seen this Harley matchup into it, and it's like, okay, not the worst. You can force out a couple of abilities, but you're not hard winning. And that's why I was thinking whether or not they wanted to kind of put the Paquito back into the jungle and find something else to face off against this Harith. But so far, Moon is 2 for 2 in the laning phase at this stage of the game, and unless we give him something that actually scales, it's hard to give him a great showcase.
Yeah. So I feel like Yang Yaguai, if they're not ready for double fighter, I think it's okay for you to just use a scaling marksman because they try to get E1 as like, I don't know, position 1 or position 2 trying to carry the game, but yeah, it was not it. I feel like they need to win much harder in the early game, and part of the reason why they couldn't do it is probably because of this blue, because it's hard for you to like kind of like push him down, and then once he let go of all the longs, he's kind of very difficult to take care of. So Yeah, I think once they see that glue, they should have changed the strategy.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, once the glue is out, I think a lot of things become much simpler. If not pick up the glue for yourself, then you're kind of giving the Bella over, and then you have to start picking up the Valentina. It's complicated when it comes down to the draft, which I think right now, you know, coaches are super valuable if you have that kind of brain to kind of work out all these meticulous little interactions with each other to generate some form of a lead. Well, like you mentioned, Yang and Yaobai, I think they need to go back to their roots, you know, play traditional marksmen. They do not seem ready for this double fighter style, and if they're not ready for the double fighter style, then it's better not to abuse their type of compositions for the first phase. With that being said, our players are going to have to hit the drawing board once again, come up with the final draft here. We're going to give them some time to think of something better for game number 3, but we'll be back right after these messages.
Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rockin' boots and white tee, designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rockin' boots and white tee, designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah. Came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rockin' boots and white tee, designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah.
And why?
My favorite hero is Paquito because he's very strong.
The heavenly mist, Paquito. Oh, okay. Second question. Which Mobile Legends professional athlete do you admire? Why?
I think Sanford is an exceptional player.
What is usually the hardest part of preparing for a big tournament?
I think the hardest part is to face the other thing, like teams of Indonesia or the Philippines.
Oh, yeah. Players from the Southeast Asian region are known for their toughness. How do you keep improving when you're already competing at a high level?
I believe the answer is we need to practice every day.
I see. Hard work always pays off. Next question. What do you think makes a team successful besides individual skill?
I believe we need to play together, every time, every play. I think this is make a strong team.
We do agree. What's one thing that has improved the most in your team over the past year?
I believe the team play. We better now in team play.
We are glad to hear that. It is always nice to know that the teams are constantly working on themselves. Final question. What has been the biggest challenge for Entity this season?
The biggest challenge is face to Indonesia and the Filipino team.
Thank you so much, Nicholas Sanchez and Team Entity 7. We wish you luck in the tournament.
Take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. This is what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Been on for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? Working like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, bring something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, bring something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, can't fool flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, bring something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body.
With personally speaking, I think that Atlas generally is kind of a must pick up at this stage of the game. And a lot of the fights ends up where you're chasing your opponents down. That's where Atlas really shines, right? Finding these big mini stuns in the middle of the fights, and not to mention has one of the best setting tools in the game. And having, you know, once again Shin on this Valentine, and he performed really well when Bellerk was on the opposite side. I would only imagine this is going to be the same case for Diao from Niao Guai.
Cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee, designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame team. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do it flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee, designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee, designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee, designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame team. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee, designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. I got the sauce. Got the presents on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, think something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presents on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, think something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing, yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing, I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presents on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, think something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presents on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, think something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presents on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, think something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing, yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing, I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing, yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing, I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff.
Look at that guy. This is what your therapist will tell you, that it can hurt you. But yeah, a massive sa, big sa, actually can hurt you.
Yeah. Big sa isn't real, it can't hurt you. Big sa is real. And of course, Pro Esports was one of the surprises of the tournament as well. Especially the duo of Coily and Kozin. Two absolute killers as well for the Cambodian champions. Of course, when you think about Coily, you think about the assassins, whether it's the Fanny, it's the Ling, although she's sort of dipped out. You could even put the Hirara up there, but the Ling and Fanny were his signatures that made him stand up. Meanwhile, Kozin has a Harith you really gotta respect. But bro, if they don't get their go play style off from the very beginning, then we don't get to really see them thrive in any other condition.
It actually happens. And now that I see it, I think there's a little bit of a pattern here. It's two Filipino imports with double K as their connections, which is interesting. And they're both in the same roles as well. So there's a lot of like parallelism in the two teams. But I do agree with you. Coily and Kozin, or Pro Esports in general, if they are not able to find a lineup or a play style or a state of play where they can continuously go up against their opponents, like always force team fights, they don't look like they are dominant. The reason why they lost against Young Galacticos was that they were really just nerfed. They were just held down by Young Galacticos. But whenever they play up against teams where they are so aggressive, they look really good. And another thing to add to that is the draft also plays a major role in how Pro Esports would look like. If they drafted badly, it feels like they just can't activate Kozin, they just can't activate Soria and Felix. But whenever they do find a good draft on their side, that's how you know that the mastery is there for the team, and you can see that they're comfortable playing that kind of composition. But otherwise, they need to A, have a good start, and B, look for a good draft.
Maybe they can also ask for some evolution from them, considering that we did get to see them thrive with early game compositions. They are up against ONIC, and ONIC are a team that if you really try to dance with them, only a few select teams can really sweep the rug from beneath under their feet if trying to play them in an early game style matchup. I mean, Team Spirit was able to do it. A bunch of other teams were able to do it in MSA as well. But if ever Pro Esports can show that they can evolve and they can play a steadier game and this isn't just all gonna be snowball, then that shows some growth for the Cambodian squad that, of course, that took a lot of people by surprise during the MSC tournament that we saw just a few days back. It's not even a week back, it's a few days back. So in just a bit, we're going to be seeing Pro and ONIC in a little bit. But if you want a little bit more information about digital games and games of the future, then let's watch this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Games of the Future 2026 here in Astana. For the next several days, Astana will host one of the most exciting sporting events of the year. But this isn't a regular sports tournament. The Games of the Future bring together the best of both worlds, traditional sports and cyber sports, in a unique format called Phygital, which combines physical and digital competition. Digital sports, athletes have to perform both on the screen and on the field. They need fast reactions, smart decision-making, teamwork, and physical fitness. Winning here takes much more than mastering just one side of the game. This year, the tournament welcomes more than 800 athletes from more than 50 countries, competing across 8 different disciplines. Players, coaches, fans, and technology brands have all come together in Astana to be part of this global event. The competition is fierce, with a prize pool of over $4 million. But the Games of the Future are about more than just winning. They show how sport is changing and how technology is creating new ways to compete. The event has already attracted a huge global audience. The tournaments are watched by hundreds of millions of people, most of them between the ages of 18 and 34, a younger generation who are invested in both sports and digital competitions. It's clear that digital sports are becoming one of the fastest growing trends in the world of competition. Over the next few days, we'll take you behind the scenes, meet the athletes, hear their stories, and find out what it takes to succeed in this one-of-a-kind tournament. From quick interviews and fun challenges to exciting matches, we'll show you everything happening at the Games of the Future. So stay with us as we explore the future of sport, right here in Astana. Let's get started.
All right, it's not just about what happens within the game itself and online. Of course, you can take this in real life. Physical sports, esports. The last time we saw this happen, we saw Falcons and ONIC in a laser tag match. Who would have thought? And Falcons won it.
Yeah. Back then, they were in a different organization, at least. Almost similar names. But now we will be seeing them for sure in this tournament, and it could be a rematch from then on. Honestly, ONIC, the team that we will be watching pretty soon, has back-to-back finals appearances for Games of the Future ever since it started, right? So that amounts to something for sure. You know what I'm curious about is there was a recent announcement of the ONIC squad.
Oh,
I don't know if you.
All right.
So I don't know if that guy, the big brains of the MLBB world, I don't know if he will appear. Probably not, but it will be nice to see him sometime soon.
Yes. I believe you're referring to if we have Coach CW, Coach BW. Wait, why would there be a W there? Coach B. Maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach B.
I wonder.
I don't even, actually, I don't know if I can't seem to recall if that role is actually announced for. By the way, we're talking about Baloyski, everyone. So there was a recent announcement that Baloyski is not part of the ONIC organization. An end of an era for the Geek Fam for sure, but when it comes to him with Kyrie, him with Coach Yep, him with the ONIC organization in general, it's more of a homecoming, in fact.
Yeah. And it's great. We've always thought about, I wonder what how Baloy will be like in that position. But of course, we don't know, because at the last time we saw the ONIC squad, it was Coach Ed and Coach CW with the rest of the team in Paris. How fast they were able to fly on over, if ever it is official, and they wanted to start it off right away, right after his wedding. And Coach B is also right there over it. Outside the Kazakhstan in Astana, but yeah, all assumptions here, of course. It's exciting times for the ONIC squad. I know they had big goals, especially for MSC. Kelro was not shy about talking about how he really didn't want to be the third place match again. That's why he was just balling out in the third place match against Falcons, sweeping them. While on the other side of this discussion, Aurora. A lot of people expected that they'd make it to the finals actually, maybe even a deeper run, but not going out of the first round in knockouts the way they did.
I mean, I think it's by association to the fact that they were able to get a win and even put Team Liquid, a top team that everybody expects, into the lower bracket, and them defeating ONIC Indonesia afterwards, right? So there's a lot of evidences that could point to Aurora Gaming being the one favored in that tournament specifically. But also you have to think about this tournament that it's open for everyone, like, and also I think that we're just sad because our good friend Midnight, yeah, it was extra difficult for me to watch because of that factor. I think I was rooting for him way too much, but I'm proud of it too much actually.
On the Filipino broadcast, yeah, you were?
Unfortunate Filipino broadcast, but here, right at home, for sure.
I see. Well, Coach Midnight, well, he's working, so he won't be able to see this, but if ever he does see this eventually, you still owe me 5 bands. As I did put up a sign.
Oh, yeah.
Put up a sign.
Oh, yeah.
Midnight, right for Midnight, it's easy. It's like, you guys can message Midnight at Coach Midnight at this moment and his official pages, and he'll give you diamonds, skins, if ever. More than happy to do that. Coach Midnight.
Yes, sir.
One of the proudest children of Turkey.
Yeah. Kırmızı Beyaz is helping not believe that. Yeah. But kidding aside, going back to this matchup, it's ONIC going up against Pro Esports. One thing that I'm excited about is the awakening of this squad, because I felt like during the third place match, it seems like activated for ONIC. Something that they would have been happy to have activated during their match up against Team Spirit. But we find out that Team Spirit eventually were the champions and were the masters of the meta game anyways. But on the same day, just right before that, it felt like ONIC Indonesia has somehow understood the metagame now, that they have to force Kelra in positions where it is a strong lane now. It cannot be like an even game in the gold lane where Kelra will just wait for the farm and then he hits like a truck at the end. He has to start way sooner, which he showed that he can play the Paquito. Obviously he can play the Brody, and I think like the Melissa is also a hero that Kelra likes to play a lot. So just looking at those kinds of those parts of the competition, I think this is an exciting game to watch, actually, series to watch.
For sure, especially as we know how Pro likes to play. Pretty sure they also had some time to understand the meta a little bit more. They got some iconic wins with it back in MSC just a few days back. Looking back at it, they were the ones that took down Selangor Red Giants to the lower bracket, who, by the way, faced off against Aurora Gaming, the team that we were discussing earlier in the other broadcast. So don't forget that there are 2 broadcasts for each day of games of the future, especially here in the group stages. They were then able to go down to the lower bracket after getting taken down by Jangan Galacticos. They beat Entity 7 convincingly 2-0. And then come the selection. Of course, Jangan Galacticos picked Pro, and Pro will just look like a they were outclassed by Yangon. So I'm pretty sure that there were a lot of learnings there, especially with how they got taken down by Yangon and what they need to work on, especially their timings of the trading, because that's something that Yangon and now their opponents today, ONIC, do very well. It's the draft for game number 1.
No. Zushin up against ONIC, one of the few teams that actually prioritize the Jushin. I think it's more of the Indonesian teams that actually like to play this a lot, but most specifically for Suns. And the rest of ONIC, they're just really strong when it comes to piloting this Jushin because of the mid lane prio, then eventually them just controlling the river with that mid duo, with whatever roamer that they pair it up with. So definitely not a surprising ban here coming out from Pro Esports. But for ONIC, they banned both the Fanny as well as the Freya. And the reason why that is because Coily is also a good Fanny player. I'm not sure, you know, this is the time where we can say that you ban the Fanny not because you're scared of the player. You respect the player for sure, but also because at this point in the meta game, if you're given a hero that is so difficult to deal with and the pilot of that hero is also really good, it just makes sense to just ban it out even when you can use it yourself.
Oh, for sure. Don't want to risk it, right? Yeah. Even though you know you have the tools, Kiboy has shown that he can play Badang really well. He has shown that, of course, we know it's Kiboy with his. I was supposed to say it's Kiboy, but I don't know why it came out sassier. But yeah, Kiboy and his show, show and Badang, and I mean it's a good sense as well for ONIC, considering that the first ban of Pro Esports is the Atlas. Would have made a lot of sense that they'd set things up right away for a Fanny. But with the Marcel open, quick pickup on the Marcel for Pro. Let's see how ONIC will recover. They do get the Hirara. Kyrie was an absolute menace with this hero in the third place match against Falcons, completely tearing through Falcons. And Luthi gets his Barretts.
Okay. The Hirara, the bats, good combination right here. I wonder what Coily will answer with this. With no Fanny, no Harley, gonna be left with Nolan. I cannot think of another good hero to actually match the Hirara at this point, apart from the Nolan, because it has been proven that the Suyu is not enough, and up against both Barretts as well as the Hirara, that combination alone is a threat to traditional assassins like your Nolans, your Hayabusas, even the Lancelot. So I wonder if there is something different. They will still go for the Suyo. And this time with the Valentina, I feel like this is a weaker combination actually. The trio mid for Pro Esports will, yeah, now the Matilda being picked up. I think honestly, Renmar, this trio from Pro Esports is not built against the trio mid of ONIC. Well, not a trio mid, but yeah.
Yeah, not all. Even if Pro Esports decides to ban out the Esmeralda, of course they'd love for the Esmeralda to end up with them, but oh no, excuse me. Even if Pro Esports ends up with the Esmeralda, is what I wanted to say, with all the shields getting distributed by the Matilda, then nah, it's still gonna be way too fast. Unless ONIC completely dropped the ball in execution and you get players such as PP getting to fire off and dropping the Marcel ult really well. Still, it's like a big what if, right? Meanwhile, ONIC, they have the more absolute outcome, which is that Matilda, the Barretts, even though that's not going to be a Barretts in the jungle, there's a good chance it still goes to the XP. You're just going to be way too fast with it.
Yeah. Okay, now Selena being banned by Pro Esports, good ban, but I think they eventually can consider the Rafaela. I know that Rafaela plus the Matilda is such an overkill, but eventually the Rafaela will become a damage dealer. And the Rafaela has good synergy with Barretts as well as the Hirara overall, so still have to really respect that. There is going to be the Eudora. So ONIC right now can look to their gold lane option or their mid lane option. Actually, a Gord will not be bad for ONIC, as it has the good matchup against the Valentina, up against the Marcel. There is a way because of the stunts that you can get in your overall long range. And so you hate playing up against big burst long range mages. So maybe a Gord could be a consideration. However, the safest, I guess, is perhaps a Farsa, actually, for Suns. We'll see.
Keep it simple with the burst and rotations. Essentially have a crow and an eagle flying around. But this turned out really well for ONIC with the Vexana pickup. Of course, one of the sleeper hits of the metagame. With all the dive, close mid-range. You are going to give up the ultimate to the Valentina, but at this point, your lineup doesn't care. You have a lot of shields.
Yeah. And as long as you keep yourself hidden from your opponents, you're going to be fine. It's not like Sorian Felix will go out of his way and just really look for you and dive you in there. If you're careful, then you will not be copied. Pro Esports, again, the gold lane is just going to be a Claude, and then the Alice. Pro Esports lineup it looks weak, but it does have a lot of ways to go about ONIC. But then again, it's like very conditional here for Pro Esports. Now, ONIC can just look for a stable hero for Mr. Maybe for Carla, maybe a Clit or a Brody, actually. A Brody with a Matilda. Man, that's scary. They go even better. They go for the Paquito, which if you look at the lineup of Pro Esports, there's nothing that can actually threaten this Paquito in the early to the mid stages of the game.
Yeah, you can annoy it a little bit, temper its tempo for just a little bit, but in the end, it is inevitable in the early to mid. ONIC seems to have just decided to draft hard into the run and gun, high tempo, fast damage, just pretty disgusting. If they get their way with this, Pro Esports are gonna find themselves heading into game number 2 in less than 11 minutes.
That's the best way to describe it, actually. Pretty disgusting.
Yeah, pretty disgusting.
Scary, I would say, here for Pro Esports. I wonder if they have prepared with this kind of composition. I really dislike Valentina plus the Valentina in combination with the Marcel, because whenever I see Marcel, I want to look for bursts to go with it. There was a time where Valentina was a burst mage, but now it's not as much. And also, you kind of deter your Valentina in many ways. Unless the Valentina can copy a big ultimate that is long range, I don't see any good synergy between these two heroes. And then with the Matilda plus the sustainability of both the Paquita as well as the Barretts, there's just no good target for the Valentina to be able to burst with. So, yeah, I'm legitimately scared here for Pro Esports.
Yeah, it seems like it might be a good question of who do you think is going to get most kills in the side of ONIC, Kelra, Kyrie, or Sans if their lineup gets away with it. Now, if they don't get away with it and Pro Esports finds a way to make sure that ONIC doesn't get that potential snowball going, then maybe ONIC are going to start to realize, like, wait, do they actually have enough damage to deal with this Alice just hovering over around them, and with this Marcel too, that Kozen will just have the space. So we're not completely discounting the possibility here that Pro Esports might be able to win this game. It's just, with the current trends of early to mid firing so much better, ONIC might be able to lead through this. Kyrie gets stunned up, he gets found out. Goylee with a red tree, and he's still gonna be able to get away. Kyrie using the guiding wind of Kiboy. Just a hit or two, but they could not finish him off.
All things considered, Pro Esports, I think I'd give them that. And the only thing that really is bad is that there is no retribution for Goylee for 15 seconds. ONIC might have enough of a leeway to actually burst this turtle, but Pro Esports in response, they're going to be pressuring the turtle so that they're positioning themselves so that they can poke Kyrie before the red's up, and now it's up. Actually, but look at that, the Daytona's welcome catching two, and now the Vexana ultimate to go with it as well, but the Throne of Ruin stops Kyrie from taking that win. They will eventually, look at that. Is the Eternal Guard being taken? But the two-man Eternal Guard in combination with the turtle is enough. They will take that turtle for themselves. A copied ultimate from sorry, I'm Felix at the copy Daytona's welcome will take out Lutpi. And Pro Esports comes up on top, but my god, did Suns make so much work in that game, in that clash.
Somehow they were just able to get a crowd control and burst right off on time against Coily, and we're able to take him out before he could get that turtle down. I think he popped the retry in desperation, right? He was about to go down, and in the end it was still ONIC and Sans who got the last hit onto that turtle. Well fought by Pro. So still, Pro aren't allowing ONIC to snowball like crazy. ONIC are getting some small wins, but Pro Esports still taking it. They're not gonna make it look like an easy time for Kyrie for getting those objectives. And now here comes PP helping out Kozen in the bot. Kozen, who has dealt with Kelra in the gold lane, that Paquito relatively well.
Yeah. It's 2-1. 2-1, but the gold lead is not that much because of the positive trade actually for ONIC. Think about it. The golden hour committed onto this. What the dodge? Whoa, Keyboy!
What?
What?
That was way too fast. He just used the second. I think the moment he got out, he used circling eagle and then canceled. I don't know if he also used the second, but yeah, the moment he got out of the golden hour, it was just a quick circling eagle so that he wouldn't get hit by the Coily Blade Surge that was set up really well. And in the bottom lane, Kelra finds a kill out the BP. He gets the Marcel. Make that too. He finds the Claude also. Here comes Sa going in, but he finds Kelra with the punish, with the double dash. ONIC, though, are going to be poised, taking this turtle number 2 for themselves.
I'm still lost. I'm still amazed by what Keyboy was able to achieve with that. And his flicker was on cooldown during that moment, so
yeah, didn't.
I do not understand Mobile Legends apparently. Oh, what a combo! Big burst! They didn't even let Sa react to that. That was a big Eternal Guard into the direction of the dodge coming out from Kyrie. He's healthy. Coily's not. Here comes the Circling Eagle. They do have the golden hour to say this. Not even gonna matter. Coily is safe for now, but the purple buff compromised. Kyrie wants to take this for himself. He will successfully do so.
And this is what we're talking about with the lineup of ONIC. Scary as it could be if it gets the ball rolling. Pro Esports feeling it. Oh, Detona's welcome. He surged right into it. They get to take Coily down really low, but it looks like they're not going to be able to finish him off just yet. Kyrie couldn't take him down. Lutpi gets away with a guiding wind. Skiboy also burned the flicker alongside Lutpi so that they wouldn't take any losses. A small win for Pro, considering a loss could have been them losing at least 2 members.
Conceal play right now. They want to punish Kelro or at least get Coily one jungle creep. The Rock Horsa is important. Every single thing is important now for Pro Esports. ONIC all of a sudden takes control of the game with 3,000 gold as their advantage over Pro Esports. He just get out of there. Kelro wants this so badly, actually forcing Coily to go in. And look at that, the Throne of Ruin committed. The Eternal Guardian though knocks up 3. Jockey golden hour to kind of stop this from happening, but Kyrie is already there to collect some kills. Gets 2. Now sorry, I'm Felix in the middle of it all. They want to fight this. Look at this. They will connect with the stuns, with the crowd control, and Kyrie gets the triple because of that.
This Hirara looks like it has an insane amount of dashes because it can also use the guiding wind, and you mentioned it, Sans. The Eternal Guardian was perfect. It delayed Pro Esports tempo in that fight. They initiated. They thought that they could bait Kelra into a trap with Sorry and Felix waiting in the wings with a Throne of Ruin. But it turns out the trap, when sprung, was a trap for Pro Esports themselves. Now they look to get a win in the bottom lane by maybe getting a cack on Kelra, but then with the info in mid, they realize that they have to back off. Turtle number 3 will go to ONIC. All major objectives so far in this game for them, while Pro Esports have definitely walked into ONIC time, specifically their timers in this game.
I told you, man. Something in ONIC snapped, and it feels like they have understood the meta game after their loss against Team Spirit and their eventual win in the third place match against Team Falcons. They have understood that you really have to be aggressive. Kelra plays differently now. See how he is chasing the Marcel out of nowhere. It actually prompts some reactions for Pro Esports, but now a clash, it seems like.
But he's still way too tanky. This could be really bad for Pro Esports. They haven't used any major ultimates just yet. ONIC. They are trying to bait Pro Esports, but they do not want to bite it. They are just waiting. Because they know if they take a fight at the wrong time, then all of the damage and all the sustainability that ONIC has will just give them a massive L. So now they are doing what they should have done maybe 3-4 minutes ago. Slow things down for Kozen to get farm. He's only level 9 against Kelra's level 11 Paquito gold lane. Another purple buff will fall in the hands of ONIC. For Pro Esports, they are just scrambling to try and defend. They get a stun onto Kyrie. Iframe, it's all ONIC.
Oh. Even the purple buffs now, and they have already forced that I am you, Eternal Guardian. Now Ludwig catches someone again.
Oh!
Sneaky Parrots, man. Now PPP wants to go for the exchange, but the turret has been taken out again. Suns with the knockup of the golden hour onto the backlines, catching multiple members of ONIC, but in comes the exchange. Kelra! Oh! The punches gets two! Taking out both Sass well as Coily. And now Kyrie, very aggressive with the help of the Eternal Guardian, attacking some of the turret damage. Holy Shields pop, and ONIC will be happy to collect 3 important kills up top.
Whoa, massive win there for ONIC. Sneaky Barretts. Sometimes it doesn't need to be long range. You can just do it right in front of you. A quick little chop. And Sorian Felix, his Throne of Ruin gets sidestep PP. Trying to get to the back and get a little bit more info, but the members of ONIC, their formation is too short for Pro to take a fight. They concede the Lord. It's an 8k gold lead. ONIC time at double time.
Oh. It's led by Kelra being very, very aggressive on this Paquito. I'm gonna tell you, he's not playing like this when he was playing Fighter Golden. No need for a sneaky Barrett, just straight up victorious welcome point blank against that Marcel. Now they're chasing Coily. They do have the damage from Kyrie. Coily retaliates a little bit. In comes Kyrie once again. Kelra diving in. And they're just forcing some reactions from Pro Esports for now. Holy Shields popped in the middle as the Lord marches up top.
It's already been popped topside. They got to charge off. ONIC still here, relentless. Don't want to let go of the siege. Sorry, I'm Felix left to deal with a minion wave at the bottom, but Coily gets taken out by Kyrie, who made that look easy. Just dashed right into the base. And Pro Esports, they don't have enough damage. With all the sustainability, another death and is welcome. Point blank on the Sorian Felix. Throne of Ruin, but a golden hour. Quite off time. Didn't really synergize with it. Double kill for Sans of this Vexana. 14-4. And I said it, they could go down in less than 11 minutes. ONIC wins it in 10:56.
Right on the mark there, Renmar, and I feel like we have this confidence in the lineup of ONIC because of the draft. When we said that there's a lot of anti-synergy between the Golden Hour as well as the Valentina, with now the Alice also coming into the fray, there's just so much that looks so disconnected on the side of Pro Esports. I'm sure that they have to look back at the draft and remember that the game really starts with it. The picture of the game already starts with how good you're drafting, and unfortunately for them, their problems in the draft when we looked at it was just so obvious and apparent. We saw that before the game started, and when the game did start, we saw how easy it was for ONIC Esports to disintegrate their composition.
That's why we just had that feeling of how disgusting, how nasty the composition that ONIC was able to walk away with was. Everything just turned out perfectly for them. Ludwig yet again showing how great he is with this Barretts. And even though the first blood there fell onto Kyrie and Pro Esports were able to take down the Hirara, Just a slight moment of brilliance again by Sans. Secure more crowd control, more kills, and even get the turtle for the team. By Pro Esports winning it early, ONIC stuck to their game plan and made Pro Esports feel it team fight after team fight.
There's only one team fight that looked okay for Pro Esports, but even then they had to really scrap, really get a lot of scraps just for them to be able to get some trades up against ONIC. But ONIC, they made it look beautiful. This time, Sans as well as Keyboy looking wonderful in this matchup. Look at this, the Eternal Guardian is making so much work. And when they chase, look at Kelra, how efficient that was, so on target with his Paquito. With Kyrie, will surprise you with this one as he dove in instead. He looked like he will just back down, but then he thought like, oh, I have another iframe moment, so I can eventually take that afterwards. And with the massive gold lead that ONIC has, everybody can melt against this Hirara.
They did just that. They really melted under it. Again, at some point, Pro Esports, you could understand why they were aggressive as they were and why they were taking the early fights early, because even then, if let's say they were able to get some wins in the first two turtles and they won in terms of the hero trade, then that's great. It means that they're empowering their lineup to go a little bit faster. It means they're delaying what ONIC could do, but it wasn't really a matter of being able to stop it. They could just only delay it. When you're playing around a Mathilda as your roam that doesn't die and you have a Barrett, you can only delay it, not completely stop it. You yourselves aren't playing into a lot of range. You're playing into a lot of melee as well. I'm talking about the lineup of Pro Esports, close to mid-range, up against a composition that has one long-range option in the Vexana, and then a great close to mid-range option in the Paquito and the Hirara. And add to that, shields for the team, sustainability for the team. If you just look at it in the +1 +1 +2 +3, simple math of it all, the ONIC lineup is better.
Yes, yes. Face value, as we would say. I agree with you. Just the opening is already pretty good. The Pro Esports were tempted to go for the Marcel, as anyone would, honestly. But then again, the answer for both the Hirara as well as the Barrett, it's like trading two very good heroes for one good hero, right? Although Marcel, in specific scenarios, can be very good. But that's the thing, though. Never mind the fact that they gave away 2 meta picks to ONIC Esports in the guise of Hirara as well as the Barretts. When they picked up the Marcel, they should have thought of good combinations with it, so that then their first pick Marcel would be now a really solid pick. Maybe a Eudora to go with it so they can set up. Maybe even a Kimi with a different jungler that they can pick up. Something along those lines. But they pick up very natural heroes. So it felt like they didn't have a good idea of the composition that they wanted to have when they gave away both the Barretts as well as the Hirara.
Yeah, I definitely can double down on that idea as well. So let's see if Pro Esports are going to be able to bounce back from that in game number 2 as ONIC leads the series 1-0. We'll be back after the break.
I'm the top for the top. I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot and you not. That's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, drink something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing, yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing, I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, came through flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing, yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing, I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country
We did not see that specifically in the second series. Maybe some semblance in the first series, but right now ONIC Indonesia are showing us how it's done, because they are also showing how Team Spirit and Jangan Galacticos made it happen in the championship. It's all about the early game snowball, and on top of it all, two heroes are vital. It's the Hirara and the Barons.
And we were discussing earlier, it seems like the meta game, as showed off by Jangan Galacticos, Team Spirit, and in this game number 1, ONIC, were distilled down to the purest form of what MLBB is. Get more damage get more kills, win the game. I mean, that's how, for majority of the time we've been playing MLBB, we've understood it. Up until, you know, us Filipinos had to show up with objective and macro, and then now we find a balance wherein, yeah, it's snowball, run and gun, get wins early on, but you do so with clear objectives in mind. Whether it's because you're doing this so you can cut a wave, disrupt jungle pattern, win an objective, you've balanced the micro brawly style with a lot of macro, and this is what you get. The meta game we find ourselves in as we find ourselves in the draft for game number 2.
Yeah. It's going to be the Marcel as gonna be the just they're so sold into this school of Marcel that they themselves ban it out. But of course that's understandable. Keyboy plays it well. However, this time Hirara banned from ONIC. I think that's a good way to approach this draft, where with the Marcel being banned, the Hirara will definitely be the first pick. So I think the Pro Esports, they're going to be better off denying the Barretts. I think they should take the Barretts. No, they deny a different hero, which is the Jushin. And what's stopping ONIC from picking up the Barretts once again?
Yeah, nothing, honestly. They could just go ahead and pick it up. Or if they decide to just tell Pro Esports, like, okay, the Barretts is open for us, but we don't care. We're going to get our signature hero onto Lutpi, who ended the his MSC run undefeated with the Uranus. Undefeated, yeah. Completely spotless record on the Uranus.
Yeah, Paquito Barretts might actually be there, or Paquito Uranus. And the reason why I say, oh, it's Beleric. But it's like,
hey, hold on.
Beleric is like Uranus in the Rome role.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a stun. Think about it. Yeah, because...
Yeah, I mean...
Alright, if I'm not mistaken, because I have not played Beleric, all of its spells are also like self-targeted, right?
Just the second skill, the one that he can get the enhanced basic attack that gives him a heal. Self-targeted, it means, yeah, it comes out of him.
Yeah.
If that's what you're pointing out.
Yes.
First skill comes out of him. Third skill, Wrath of Dryad, comes out from around him. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like Uranus, actually. Which, the only targeted spell is like your second skill, which is a dash also. It's like...
Yeah.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that, yeah, the Uranus would have been a really good pick, like you mentioned. But now, you don't necessarily want to pick up the Barretts here for ONIC, because I think it's just overkill at this point. But you can hide the... you can just flex this Paquito up until the end. So I think that you want to pick your Sun Zero here, actually. They can go...
Is Esme open? Can't they go Esme?
But that also means that you kind of reveal that this is a jungle Paquito, right? Oh my goodness, they still pick the Barretts. Of course.
Wow.
Of course.
Think about it. That's a lot of flex. Like, if Pro Esports want to overthink it, Kelra can go, Paquito can go XP Gold or Jungle. Bellery can go Roam or XP. Barretts can go XP or Jungle. You can't completely turn off the idea of flexes.
Yep. You're right, but it's like... Let's take a look at the composition of ONIC, the first 3 picks of ONIC, and this sort of proves what we said about them. They're just exposing what the best heroes will be at the meta. It's like ONIC Indonesia continued watching Womi's tier lists of heroes to pick. Get the S+ heroes out there and pick it up for themselves. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. 3 S+ heroes that ONIC were able to get.
Man, that's... Oh, we had a phrase for it. I just can't remember what our exact phrase was in MSC for it. It wasn't highway robbery. I think it will come back to me. They banned out the carry Melissa. Do you think this is a little bit telling that the Paquito might most likely be going into the gold lane now for Kelra, or are they using it to just bait reactions out?
I think it's for baiting reactions. I think that Yeb is like that. Yeb drops like that. Although CW, of course, is the coach here, but Yeb is there. So yeah, this definitely is an influence from Yeb. So that means that they will fourth pick the Sun Zero, right? So that they can keep the flexibility out there for the 4 heroes that they have. So what will be that hero? Man, if they pick up the Raphael, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I think the safest hero is the again a Vexana probably, or an Eve. But if they pick the there we go for the Valentina. I guess it's Lucian, I guess.
Yeah, you got the Crimson Beacon, lots of dashes, the Terrify. I'm thinking if maybe that they're looking for a combo with the Valentina at the center. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go run it back with a Khalid Valen in the middle. So this might also just be, besides it being an answer for the Juicin, maybe they're seeing that there's great options for Pro Esports in the roam that could potentially have a great ultimate that Sans could steal, and that's what they're blocking. Maybe something like you know what? I really just can't think of one.
Okay. Pro Esports have good answers. You know what? All things considered, I like the lineup of Pro Esports. The Brody is a good pick here because you don't know what exactly you're going to be facing with. So just choose a hero that wins almost all of the lane matchups, especially when the Melissa is already banned by your opponents. And then you have the Minotaur, which completes the dual tanky heroes that you have, dual contact heroes for Pro Esports. So this is, with all due fairness, a good adjustment coming up from Pro Esports. Okay. Now,
Guinevere in the roam. How do you feel about this?
Is it in the roam? Because it could be Jungle Gwyn.
No, yeah, it is.
And then Gold Paquito. All right, I gotta say, the first 4 picks of ONIC, really good. The last pick, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it's beyond my understanding. This is more of an ONIC thing, right? Carl TZ, when he went back in the Philippines, he went live and he practically lost his brain on how there is no late game insurance for the teams, but yet they keep on winning. And this will definitely grind Carl TZ's gears if he sees this composition. No marksman, no late game, purely early to the mid. It's really strong though in that stage of the game. And my God, do they have stuns.
What is early game? What even is MLBB today? Just composition of ONIC and you'll see it. Aggressive trading to start things off in the middle. Kibo and Sans. This Belleric and this Valentina together against the Minotaur and Juicin. I'm sort of feeling though like that Valentina also came out somewhat blind, but they knew most likely. I have the strong feeling that they knew that the Minotaur was just coming out. It would have answered their lineup really well. Now theoretically, just looking at looking at the best heroes in the room. Now you can get yourself a good old nice Minoan Fury. You can just pop off at any time that you want, countering the dive and the engagements a pro wants to do, creating a little bit more space. Maybe this Guinevere, with all the crowd control now that they have for the roam mid trio, maybe it's really just like all utility. Like it's just a knockup machine. It's a keep myself alive so I can get objectives machine. And then it's really just all for Kelra and Lupi. This is a lineup maybe for the side laners to thrive.
I think the misconception about the Guinevere is that it doesn't have the damage, but in the early stages and on the right targets, actually, if you knock up the right person and you have the right people around you, right heroes around you, you can actually easily take out targets, even when they're tanky enough. As long as you target someone that does not have MR and chose to go for the armor, even when it's like a roamer or if it's an XP lane, you can actually take it out. And of course, traditional assassins and mages are food for you. So do not be deceived. This lineup coming out from ONIC has a lot of damage, but more so in the early stages.
Oof. Oh my. That got paused in the middle of the fight as the ultimate of the Valentina cosplaying as a Minotaur went off. Mid-team fight, and it looks like ONIC was gonna win that one too. Because heading into this turtle, you see that members of Pro Esports decided to go down to the bottom lane to gank that Barrett. But that's a Barrett, you're fine. So you're seeing a little bit there of the brilliance of the matchup and the composition that was picked up there by ONIC. And then with that happening, you now go back into the turtle pit where you see the members of ONIC realize, oh wait, yeah, it's easy for us to just go ahead and move forward. Looks like we're about to get ready and just hop in just a moment. You can see our marshals on the screen right now helping out the members of well, we can't assume that it was Pro Esports that called for the pause. We have no idea who called for the pause here, but I'm pretty sure it was serious enough that they had to pause it in the middle of a team fight. We have to go through this animation before we can start it off. Oh, when we go in, there's already going to be bodies falling, and there are. Kyrie gets the turtle. Coiley's the one who gets taken out here by ONIC, and another death as welcome. Lutpi on point, still with the Barretts, takes down the Minotaur. Sharp execution by ONIC to start things off.
Now they will collect more. Taking away the jungle of Pro Esports. Lutpi, because of the big guy passive, actually puts this grabber very low. And no matter who gets those two jungle creeps, it's okay for ONIC, because what matters is that it's taken away from the Nolan, which we know has to snowball as well. The death on the Nolan is gonna be problematic. Kelra tanks the torn apart memory like a boss out there. They're gonna survive this Brody lane. And everything is looking really good for ONIC. Oh, man. Talk about meta game. Talk about early game. ONIC just have Pro Esports number this time.
Goes in. Gets destroyed by Kelra and Kiboy up top. That warranted the use of the Wrath of the Dryad and the Flicker as well from Kiboy so that they can take the Brody by surprise. Already the bottom, sorry, I'm Felix struggling against Lupi and Kyrie together. And you talked about it, where people often underestimate the damage that can be dished out by a Guinevere. Well, if the Guinevere has a great early game and it starts getting the concentrated energy real quickly, and then it can go ahead and get that Winter Crown combo with it too, if we're really running it back to the peak of Guinevere from just a few months ago, then yeah, watch out for that. Pro Esports have to find a way to level things out, and it's tricky. You try to dive the Paquito, it will survive and deal damage while taking down with you most likely, or he just gets away. Kyrie finds a jump, and the burst, and the combo. Majority of that health bar went down in the hands of the Guinevere, while it was the Paquito that finished it off. Look at the damage on the Kozen. This does not look good for Pro. ONIC is winning everything.
Yeah. Oh, Kiboy, out of nowhere! Oh my goodness! And they have taken out Kozen. Where did Kiboy come from? We did not see it because the camera wasn't focused on that one, but that was definitely a surprise for Kozen. From the back, a giant tree sneaks up on you. I don't know what you're gonna do with it too.
What is this meta? How are big dinosaurs and a massive tree sneaking up on people? Kiboy walked through the elbows, it looks like, and there's another death on this welcome committed there by Lutpi, not even using the flicker. The full-on combo onto one. They take out the Uranus, but the slow creeping tide of a snowball from ONIC looks unstoppable as Kozen is stuck under tower. BB's gonna try to help him. He commits a flicker to get out. Saz does have the ultimate of the Minotaur, but they're happy with that. They'll get the tower and push the Brody back.
And they're even slowly taking it so that Kozen will spend even more time and deny 2 minions away from him. ONIC just taking everything away from Pro Esports. 5,000 gold lead at this point. Gonna be fishing for more kills up top or even a push, but look at Kyrie. Kyrie finds Coily. Actually misses the spatial migration, so it has to back off for now.
Yeah.
But Lutpi, oh, the sneaky dinosaur, not gonna land. All right, Coily actually notices it.
Yeah, good read. Sorry. Oh, Kelra finds Kozen again off cam up top. The snowball continues. ONIC are relentless out of the box, but this is the box we find ourselves in now.
Yeah.
With Paquitos, fighters. There's so many names that you could call this meta, but right now this is just busted. Look at this. Tetanus, welcome into the spatial migration Violet Requiem. This is a demolished job by ONIC, and Lutpi gets away with a flicker.
What a pass! Coming out from Lupi. The alley-oop, the lob to Kyrie. And that looks so seamless coming out from ONIC, and it's just 6 minutes and 33 seconds. At some point, ONIC, you gotta stop. They're already dead. However, Renmar, this is the composition that they built. This is exactly what they wanted to achieve, and they're doing and executing perfectly. And I think that even with this kind of lead, ONIC has to play like this, because otherwise they will lose in the latter portions of the game where the pro didn't want to be a problem to them. So if anything, ONIC are just playing correctly this game, and they have understood that this is how you should play MLBB right now. Just be aggressive and just snowball out of control.
Is it time to call it the snowball meta? What do we call it? It was the unstable meta, but things are slowly starting to stabilize. But then it also feels like it's really just dependent on what team you're up against, what kind of team you're up against, the personnel, because we've seen lineups like these from ONIC and other teams crumble against similar ideas to the lineup that Pro is playing. But you cannot deny the fact, bigger and better wins in the early to mid games mean a high possibility of you winning the game that you find yourself in. Oh, fight breaks off. Uses the violent requiem to punish PP. Sans uses the Minotaur ultimate as he goes away for defensive utility. Sa gets taken down. 2 members of Pro are gone, and ONIC continue to steamroll as they then commit. He conceal play, and Mickey Boy with a flicker, forcing out the flicker of Kozen. That was a flicker plus a wrap of the Dryad. Pro Esports, you just watch. Sorian Felix is knocked up and gets comboed, but he uses the Purify to get out of it, and the second skill to dash out under his tower.
Wow. Imagine you're a Minotaur, you're confident that you're tanky, you see a Guinevere, you're trying to chase that Guinevere down. All of a sudden, Kyrie turns on you and actually kills you from 100 to 0. That is, number one, how deceptive a Guinevere can be. Number two, how big the lead was for ONIC compared to Pro Esports, that a Guinevere can put a Minotaur from 100 to 0 in a snap. And also number three, how the meta is being shaped by all these early game heroes. A Minotaur that has a slow ramp, very tanky at first, but then gets slower because of the Flask of the Oasis priority for PvP as they initiate once again.
They find him, Kiboy. Wrath of Dryad split Pro Esports apart in that team fight. A member of Pro is not going to go down, but ONIC do not lose anyone either. Well handled by Pro Esports. Taking into account everything that could have gone wrong there, they're able to stay alive. Kyrie missed the spatial migration jump. The basic attack gets tracked onto Coily, but he's able to just run out of there. ONIC have pushed Pro Esports out from Lord contention. 8k gold lead is way too much and way too risky for them to fully contest this.
Yeah. It will take just one Barretts to fend off the entirety of Pro Esports, and Suns with the threat of the Minoan Fury. He copied. Kyrie even pops the ultimate for extra down. What?
Huh?
Kelvin just took out Coily.
He just knocked him out. Right off of our screen and back into the respawn point. This is some quick work that ONIC is able to pull off. Double fighters, but it's just all pain. Oh, Ludpi misses the death and is welcome there. But that's going to be a punish right off the bat. Spatial migration again. But the response by PPP, he gets to launch off of the Minoan Fury. Here comes Scoura from behind in a knockback. I believe that's also from Sans this time, stealing the ultimate of the Minotaur. Goes and falls. 2 members of Pro are gone, and ONIC continue this onslaught.
Oh, they are indeed continuing. Kyrie been forcing Soria and Felix out, but that's a Uranus, so Uranus survives. But Holy Shields will be taken out. The turret up top will be taken out as well. Kelvin is low, but he put Coily low first. Coily has to run away. No damage from Pro Esports to follow it up with, especially with Kozen being taken out early into that fight. Right now, not available. Sans and Kyrie and Keyboy are pushing in the middle. They don't have a marksman, so it will not be as fast, but they do have the power of the big minions on their side. Taking inhibitor turrets at 11 minutes of game time.
ONIC with the big guy Barretts, with their big minions, Proving the age-old adage that size does matter. Size of your fist, size of your damage. There's no way for me to recover. The size of your dinosaur, the bigger it is, the better the result. In MLBB.
In MLBB?
Yeah. ONIC. I cannot. Unfortunately for Pro, it's really difficult to see a comeback angle from this. How, like, just running it down, even if they get to take out one, there's so many things that they have to deal with. It's not even like instant. It just creeps up on you like, oh my god! Lutfi from downtown with a deathless welcome. I never thought I'd utter those words. Kiboy from the back, Wrath of Dryad. Coulson does not get caught. He gets taunted by a little bit. He gets zoomed out. Pro have lost one. ONIC still have 5, and Pro have no answer. No!
Sun's being taken out, but my oh my, Lutfi, how do it? Well, he doesn't have the big guy passive, so he probably was not noticeable. But then again, he didn't even have to pop his flicker at that moment.
Nope.
All he had to do was
the distance.
I guess it's mastery for the Barats. I think that Barats players, the pro players that we have, they play maybe the Barats on screens maybe 8 times in a day. At least. So that means that you know what distance you can cover from one bush to another. So that kind of tells you, because just the distance of the Daytona's welcome, you have a little bit extra because of how big the model is, and your hurt box, I feel like, is what it's called. The opposite of the hit box.
The hurt box, yeah, the area with which you can receive damage,
or you can deal damage, right? Because hitbox.
Deal damage, all right.
Yeah, so it's like you have your own hitbox. You have your hurt box for each of the skills that you have. So, yeah, again, the Barats, if you master it properly, you'll know the proper distances where you can reach someone, and Barats without any stacks is quite sneaky, so it seems.
Yeah. Ooh. We might be seeing another caller, a little bit of a nerf, because folks, that Barrett's range is, I'm realizing, is quite crazy, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, it might cover either the same or even more distance than the dash of the Phantom Execution of a Lancelot.
Oh, for sure. I think it might be the same as a Tyrant's Revenge, maybe.
Yeah, a Tyrant's Revenge.
And that's
already a pretty lengthy skill, and they already nerfed the length of how far you can jump with it too, like a long time ago.
Right? Man, I can't believe how they pull it off. Every single good Barats player makes it look very easy too. Man, it's like in a game, in a professional match, they probably would miss one shot only, one Daytona's only, if not perfectly. They nail every single thing, and on the right targets too. You're able to fight junglers, they're able to fight mid laners. Sometimes when the target is just the roamer, it's already enough. They know where to hit it as well, so that they can stun multiple heroes. It's like, oh man, it really is the hero of the patch now, together with Hirara.
Oh, Barrett's. He's back. Wait until people start trying to bring back X-Borg or something. I don't know, but let's see. 14-2 in the kill score. More than 11,000 in the gold lead for ONIC. It would take a miracle for Pro. But Coily has been able to make miracles all throughout MSA. Might pull it off here today. Look where Kiboy is. Deep into the back. Maybe to potentially force a reaction, or maybe a massive conceal play. He'll get flicker back in 6. Carry with the knockup. They find one. The burst damage from the Nolan. The knockup as well this time from PPP. But they get knocked up by the Lord. And it actually helps Kyrie. The knockup as well by Saz, but that's a shutdown on the Ludwig by Coily. They lose Kozin. It's 2-for-1. And that's a lead for ONIC. They've lost Felix, they've lost Kozin, and they're about to lose their Minotaur. The knockout strike from the Paquito. Pro tried to hold, but ONIC were relentless. Too slow, it's Sonic time. Too fast for Pro to handle the sweep.
When we said that this composition is good in the early game, well, I think that is enough of a testament, that kind of performance, I mean, from all of the players, in fact, of ONIC, Indonesia, I mean. They can see that Keyboy as well as Sans, they're back with their usual antics and how aggressive they can be. Kelra was phenomenal in this game. Lutpi was definitely the highlight. And Kyrie, ever so reliable with the Guinevere, have shown us the capabilities of what a Guinevere can do given the right targets, given the right jumps. I think this is such a good display of the metagame now. For sure. I think this is an over-exaggeration though for how snowbally the meta can be. I'm sure that in other worlds this is not the best composition because it has its own risks. But at the same time, it's also a big testament on how snowball type compositions can actually easily win the fights.
As long as you can make it work in the early, you get those objectives rolling, and you're not just hungrily chasing kills, but you're making sure you're taking away objectives and resources from your opponents, then it's all fair and good. You don't need the late game. You don't need conditions. You don't need front to back, excuse me. You just need raw freaking damage. What the heck? What universe have we? I remember I said this in the panel in MSC where it's like, the meta we find ourselves in now is empowered by the fact that there are two very busted heroes in the game, which is the Hirara and Paquito. You can consider Barrett's busted somewhat in the sense of sometimes it's actually quite crazy how much damage you need to dish out just to take it down, and the effect of hurting it more makes it even stronger. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. We are living in the world where this is possible, and yeah, it's good for some teams that they are able to find out this kind of playstyle and thrive with it. Unfortunately for ONIC, they had to lose first before they are able, in MSC, some talking about, before they figure this out. But I'm sure that this will be a pattern for all of the teams that are going to be competing in gigs in the future. Really have to think about your early game, draft in a way that you can win easily. And then when the time comes that you have to go for clutch plays like what Lupi was able to achieve in this one with a wonderful initiation, then all you have to do is to look for your opening and just cherish that opening. ONIC have shown us how it's done.
Yeah, this really is the meta where when it comes to instant reward and gratification, it's like our 2026 brains, it's like it's better for us, you know? It's like, oh, we grind, we get it now. We want all of this good stuff now, you know? And there's so many heroes that can make that happen. Of course, not to distill the fact that it does take great mechanical skill and communication as a team to pull it off. ONIC were doing some pretty crazy stuff here as a team, like how they were alley-ooping through the Deathness Welcome, through the spatial migration lockup as well. There were some great showcases of team and individual play here by ONIC.
Unfortunately for Pro Esports, they wouldn't be able to at least show what they're worth up against ONIC in back-to-back games. I feel like it's a draft decision for game number 1. Game number 2, I feel like this is a draft that they can actually win with. It's just that they weren't able to activate Kozin. They weren't able to protect Kozin as well. And also Koili died way too early in this game as the Nolan. And ONIC just smelled blood afterwards when they saw some weaknesses in the early game approach from Pro Esports. They just did not stop. They just kept on going. And because of this, Pro Esports will have to give away the first series point to ONIC. It will be in the lower bracket, but this guy, Kyrie, with the Guinevere, is the MVP, and he will be heading towards the upper bracket match.
He was sharp with it too, maximizing the jumps, and you said it. It is sometimes overlooked how much a Guinevere could hurt, especially a Guinevere that gets all its cooldown reduction items early. And in case you forget, Guinevere concentrated energy, the quicker you get that item, the deadlier she gets. ONIC sweeps Pro Esports convincingly in our first match of Group D. Pro Esports will go to the lower bracket, as Wolf mentioned, while ONIC will face off the winner of GK versus Alpha 7 North. Before we head off on a quick break, or maybe an even longer break, we'll see. Any last words about this matchup, Wolf?
Oh yeah, for sure, very exciting, and I do hope that we get to see how they approach the meta game. How will they give it to the snowball, or will they do the Famos versus Vitality route where it's like fight after fight after fight? So that's also an interesting matchup to watch out for.
A lot of things to watch out for today. When we get back, it's GK versus Alpha 7 North to close up our Group D matches for day one of Games of the Future 2026 MLBB.
Әр қадамы жаңа жетістікке жетелейтін марафон. Біз осы жолды сіздермен бірге 10 жылдан бері жүріп келеміз. Тимур Құлыбаевтың халық қайырымдылық қоры.
Центр кредит банкымен сіз қарапайым және заманауи шешімдердің ортасындасыз. Нық сеніммен жаңа мүмкіндіктер ашып, тексерілген сапаға сеніңіз. BCC-KZ мүмкіндіктерді кеңейтіңіз.
Too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, things something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping.
We make it. See the 79. Paradise is wherever we make it. Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling on FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Till the sun's up Monday. We'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe. And you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama shirt. Blue crush up on the 85-inch sound machine. When we wanna hear the ocean, I think everything we need is right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Oh, this view of you, it's got everything